sweetest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Punch drunk.
Well, who am I?
Punch drunk.
Who am I?
Punch drunk.
I can't hear you.
Punch drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
Gente, que lo que you already know this is Punch Unboxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Yeah, man. You see the title, see the thumbnail, man. It's time for us to put all the narratives on the table. Got to keep it real. Matter what type of side of the table you on, what type of narrative you cater to, your favorite fighter, fanboy, who you give the benefit of the doubt to. It's time we put all the narratives on the table of the YTBC. Let's call it for what it is. Let's call it for what it is. There's a lot of narrative pimps and a lot of narrative hoes. There's a lot of narrative pimps who birth a lot of narrative hoes in this community. But let's just keep it real. We're going to call them all the narrative. We're going to break things down like we usually do it over here in Punch Unboxing, Unbiased, logically and objectively. I know it's hard to find those type of channels out here in this community. Unbiased, logically and objectively. You're going to hear a lot of people be like, hey, yo, I spit facts. And every other channel, all the boxing content creator be like, I spit facts. I'm the real. I'm the best. I'm the best debater. I'm the best and knowledgeable one. Yeah. Quit the noise. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing here in this community, man. You know? A lot of people out there hustling the people and stuff like that. A lot of people just like to be hustled. But we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna lay all the narratives on the table. The Canelo narrative, the Deontay Wilder narrative, the Earl Spence narrative, the Bud Crawford narrative, the Tank Davis narrative, the Teofimo Lopez narrative, the Devin Haney narrative, the Shakur Stevenson narrative, whatever narrative there is in the sport of boxing, all the lucrative narrative is going to be on the table right now. We're going to discuss it all. Smash the like button. What's good, Tip Bayless? What's good? Danny Medina, what's good, man? We're going to go for 100 likes. And we ain't going 100 likes. We turning this thing off. Jameson, the drink of today. Jameson, the drink of today. Probably the most lucrative narrative I hear in the YTBC is the Deontay Wilder narrative. I think a lot of people made a lot of money with the Deontay Wilder narrative, man. And the Canelo Alvarez narrative. Now, there could be positive narrative. There could be negative narrative. I think it's a lucrative narrative, however you want to see it. The Tyson Fury, the Deontay Wilder narrative. Woo! People caked off. People made channels off of that ish. Mr. Moonshine, Danny Medina in the building. Tip Bayless in the building. Dímelo, mi hermanos. Kevin Effect in the building. What's good, man? See where we at, man. Smash the like when we started. Let's smash the like before we really start. You know? Get some good news in the sport of boxing. Y'all heard the other day the WBO officially mandated the fight with Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez. Good fight. And there's narrative going around. The narrative that, hey, people are ducking. Josh Taylor ducking Catterall. Tio ducking Regis. All these narrative. Canelo Alvarez picking and choosing, cherry picking. We're gonna put that narrative on the table. Deontay Wilder, the Al Haymon narratives and stuff like that. The PBC narratives, huh? We're gonna put it all on the table. Yeah, that's something. We taking it straight up. Saludo, mi hermano. Jameson today. Tio got a lot of rebuilding to do, but still young. He could pull it off. Yeah, man. Shout out to Boxing Magic. Kevin Effect was good to the members. Kevin Effect was good, man. Tip Bayless in the building. What's good, man? Stay in the gym, brother. Danny Medina in the building. What's good, man? We're going to break it on bossy, logically, and objectively. There's going to be people that's going to be hurt. There's going to be people that just don't want to keep it real. We're going to keep it real. Just keep it real. This is YTBC. This is the YouTube. Why not keep it real? I mean, you could go into the channels that create the narratives that you like, that cater to your narrative, massage you with narrative, that fucks you in the ass woman narratives and shit like that. You go to them channels, but we're gonna keep it real out here. And some of the narratives could be true. Just because it's a narrative, that doesn't mean it's a lie. Some of the narratives are false, some of the narratives are true. Some of the narratives are negative, some of the narratives are positive. Victor, what's good? What's good? What's good? Even I'm in the mind. Everybody smash the like button, babe. Smash the like button. Let's go. Let me see where we at. 10. Come on. We got 20 right now. That means we need 20 likes right now. Come on, man. Come on. What y'all drinking tonight? What y'all drinking this Friday? That was good weather in New York City this past week, man. It felt like spring out here. That was, man, windy and cold. Type of weather to get you sick. All the narratives. All the narrative. Let's talk about the narrative. Let's talk about if this fighter really avoided this fighter, or just it's just a lie. It's just the narrative. We're going to be talking about the ytbc narrative. People that like to debunk other narratives from other channels and stuff like that, and they forget about the sport of boxing. There's so many people out here in the ytbc that is a fan of narratives, and they forget about the sport of boxing. They forget about the skills and talent. They forgot about how breaking a fight down. They forgot about analyzing a fight, technically wise and stuff like that, because they so in tune with the narrative, with the, oh no, he get more money, no pay-per-view buys, no, he sold seats, no, he's not a superstar. No, he's not a superstar like they was in the past. No, he's not a superstar like Floyd. No, we're gonna be breaking all this down. All this gossip talk, all these grown men. You check your analytics, man. Everybody got a channel, man. You check your analytics. The people that be watching you is over 25 years old. There ain't no kids out here. Ain't no kids out here listening to the boxing content creators. Not even teenagers listen to the boxing content creators. Everybody here is grown ass man with kids and grandkids. A lot of boxing content creators, they pushing 50. They 40, pushing 50. You know, let's go. Some people gonna like it. Let's just be real. Let's go. Let me just say it straight ahead. Let's go a couple of narratives. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th division world champion, the super middleweight undisputed, cash cow, aka King Canelo, aka Cartelo, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. What's the narrative that they say about Canelo Alvarez? They say that Canelo Alvarez fights Euro bums. I'm not going to call him a bum, but he does fight Euros. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez popped dirty. He popped dirty. Yes, he popped dirty. That's not a narrative. That's the truth. He popped dirty. We're going to lay it all on the line. My boy Teofimo Lopez, undisputed now for the sport of boxing. Now you're not undisputed, my brother. For me, you're undisputed because I identify the politics, but in all actuality, the boxing world, the other sanctioning body can see you like undisputed. That's the facts. That's the networks. That's the truth. I could see it as undisputed, but you wasn't undisputed for them. It is what it is. Only one that's going to call you that, ESPN. Not Showtime, not DAZN. It's unfortunate what the WBC did. They were the dickheads. They stole that away from you. They hustled you. Yeah, the WBC hustled Teofimo Lopez. Made him pay probably like $60,000 for that franchise belt. Yep. They took advantage of that. We're going to break it down. Yeah, Devin Haney was an email champion, but he earned the right to be called the champion because he earned the right to be a champion because he beat a champion. But before, nah, he was an email champ. But he's an undisputed champ now. Yeah, man. We're going to break it down on boxing logically and objectively. Yeah, let me call out myself first. Right? I say T.O.'s undisputed, but in reality, he wasn't undisputed. Just the business, that's the business of boxing. They hustled. They hustled Loma and T.O. That's what happened. Shout out to Jameson. Tank said today that ES News that Haney has no chance of beating Loma. Well, I don't know about that, man. That's Benny. I think he needed to worry about Ryan Garcia. The narrative of Ryan Garcia. Hey, what about Ryan Garcia? The narrative of Ryan Garcia that he's just a social media superstar. No, he not. No, he not. He a boxer. And he's a dangerous one at that too. Yep. Ryan Garcia is a dangerous fighter. Nah, he's not no social media superstar. No. He's a fighter. You just mad at him that he probably could steal your chick and fuck you up at the same time. Ryan Garcia beat Brandon Lee in the amateurs. Ryan Garcia gave Devin Haney his last 8 count in the amateurs. Ryan Garcia beat Virgil Ortiz, one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport of boxing in the welterweight division. Yeah, he's a fighter. How many national world titles? I think 7 national titles. Yeah, he a fighter. That's the narrative. What else? Deontay Wilder can't box. That's a narrative. No, he could box. He could box. He knocks down and knocks out almost everybody with a 1-2. That's the first shit. The first combination you learn in the first combination you learn in the boxing ring, in the boxing gym. 1-2, and he knocks out and knock down almost every opponent he ever faced with that technique. Boxing 101, the jab, shoot the right hand, easy. He could box. Olympian, bronze medalist. Anybody that tell you anything different, that's a narrative. No, Deontay Wilder could box. Bud Crawford, Earl the True Spence, both of these guys avoided each other. I'm gonna tell you like this: Bud Crawford avoided the fight. He avoided. He ran away. He ran away to BLK to fight David Avanesian. He ran away from the negotiation table. He ran away from the undisputed in the welterweight division. Yes, Bud. But Earl Spence didn't chase him like a fighter that is a free agent was supposed to go anywhere where the money at. Where your legacy at, where the money at. That's what they said. The BLK had the money, and your legacy went over there too. Gonna call it out. Everything on the table. I don't give a damn what fan base you are. I don't give a damn if you pro-black channel, Latino fan base, the UK fan base. We're going to call every narrative. We're going to put it on the table, talk about it. We don't got to debunk it because some of the narratives could be true. Some of the narratives could be false. Like I said at the beginning of the show, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to call it. This is what y'all want. Y'all want to unbiased, logically, and objectively. If this is what y'all want, or you want me to pick a corner? If this is what y'all want unbiased, logically, and objectively, if you want me to pick a corner, you want me to be the Latino channel? You want me to just praise Canelo Alvarez like he ain't do nothing wrong? Like we can't hold him accountable? Like he ain't say like I don't want to fight no Mexican fighter? Like he ain't like he ain't ducked the undisputed? Yeah, he ducked the undisputed. That's not a narrative. He ducked and avoided the undisputed. Yes. Canelo Alvarez did that. Still great. 4-division world champion, like I said, but he ducked Demis Andre. He did. Demis Andre. Resume is not up to par. He'd have not matched his expectation, exceed the expectation. Yeah, the people that he fought, yeah, compared to his skills, to the level of his skills, basura. But the champions, they give him an opportunity. The narrative, he dunked Jedabek. Let's keep it real. You don't give a damn about no Jedabek. You don't give a damn about no Parker. Today or yesterday, you ain't give a damn about those folks. Smash the like, Kev, in effect. Let's go. Smash the like. Punch. Repartiendo el borracho. El bacalao. La bebida. Let me know when I'm wrong. Let me know why I'm wrong. Let me know where you stand. I want to know if y'all with me. There's a lot of channels out there. Unbiased boxing is rare. We break these things on unbiased, logically, and objectively. I don't care. I don't give a damn if my subscribers don't like it. This is an unbiased channel. Oh, yeah, I'm Latino. I give it up to my culture. Ya tú sabes, mi gente, Latino. When we talk about boxing, you just got to keep it real. Showbox event is coming up. I know. You better put respect on George Floyd Mayweather's name. That's politics. I want the truth, even if it hurts my feelings. That's what I'm talking about. He want the truth, even if he hurt your feelings. Come on, tell me, anybody in the chat, tell me a narrative. Tell me a narrative. I'm gonna tell you the truth. What happened? I don't give a damn what side of the fence you on. Yeah, there's a lot of channels out there. Look, this is the YTBC. We're gonna be talking about the YTBC, the YouTube boxing community. You got everybody spitting narratives. You got other people pointing at the finger like, no, these narratives, they're the narrative pushers, man. Y'all the narrative pushers too. What's good? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, yo, the LDBC pushing narratives. Now y'all motherfuckers pushing narratives too. The ones that try to debunk them is pushing narratives. Oh, Dante Boxer Nation, yeah, he spin narratives, but the ones that debunk them, yeah, y'all spin narratives as well. Everybody out here spinning narratives. You trying to debunk a narrative, create a narrative. Oh, the Deontay Wilder lovers and haters, the fanboys. Y'all all spinning narratives, man. All y'all narrative pimps, creating narrative hoes. Let's be real. Let's be honest. If you want to leave the narrative alone, you right here. Punch Drunk Boxing right here for you. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not live, when I'm not cooking, then go to your channel and let them massage you with their narratives. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. Everybody got to hustle, right? Everybody got to hustle. The narrative that Canelo pushed for Undisputed. Let me see what my Alan said. Alan said, the narrative that Canelo pushed for Undisputed with Andrade, but the IBF rejected that fight. Oh, yeah. They rejected because he didn't sign. He didn't sign the paperwork early. And if the Undisputed was so important, they would have signed the paperwork early, right there Monday morning after the Daniel Jacob fight. Right after the Daniel Jacob fight. Brian Guzman in the building. What's good, Brian? Hold up, Punch Drunk Boxing on a Friday night. You already know. On a Friday night. Good looking now. Good looking now, Lil. Good looking now, bro. Good looking now. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for the subscription. Showbiz spits the truth like you. Shout out, Victor. Shout out to Showbiz, my brother. Showbiz the adult. One of the few real motherfuckers out here in the boxing world. It's one of the few ones. One of the few good men out here in this boxing scene. Shout out to Showbiz. Shout out, Victor. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. There's a lot of narratives. A lot of narratives could be true. A lot of narratives could be fake. Canelo Alvarez is great. Yes, he's great. Canelo Alvarez is arguably the best of this era. Yes, he is. Canelo Alvarez could retire right now. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yes, he is. Canelo Alvarez undisputed. Yes, he is. Canelo Alvarez was the first one to have the WBC franchise and that avoided Jamal Charlo. True. Canelo Alvarez avoided the undisputed 160. True. Yes. Yes. Canelo Alvarez is picking John Ryder. True, when there is better opposition for him to fight. Does anybody care about John Ryder? Nobody cares about John Ryder over here. Let's be real. Let's be honest. We never talked about him. We never hyped him up. We don't see his fights. No, he ain't whooped no Parker's ass. No. Parker quit. His hand broke or something like that. And Ryder, yeah, that was a split decision. I think that Daniel Jacobs actually got robbed. I think that Daniel Jacobs got robbed versus Ryder. And I think that Gabe Rosado got robbed fighting Jacobs. Tip Bayless said, Tip Bayless, is the Showbox card over? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not even watching that right now. He said, everyone, let me put this up, man. I want to share with you. General El General in the building. What's good, man? Trophy said, everyone got a narrative. Some channels don't mind reporting news without bias. Some channels need that drama entertainment to get views. Facts. See, Benny right there. Daniel did get robbed. Yeah, people don't want to talk about that because people are so in tune with vouching for John Ryder, but they just vouching for John Ryder because they just want to like son Charlo and the meet Andre. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about John Ryder. Let's be real, let's be honest. They just want to use John Ryder to debunk the narrative or debunk the fighters that is being shamed by that they use the Charlos and Andrade to shame Canelo Alvarez, so they want to pump up John Ryder. No, they don't give a damn about John Ryder. Just like I ain't never give a damn about no Jennifer. Just like I don't give a damn about no Parker. Vigilante! What's good? Good looking out with a super chat. I'm over here drinking. Let's go. Cheers. Cheers. Ain't gonna lie. Busy with life. That's good. That's a good thing. Haven't been paying attention to boxing since Bivol Zurdo. Damn. You all lost, but I'm here for you, my brother. No big fights happening. Cheers to the weekend. God bless. God bless to you, my brother. I know how you feel. Who want to see Boo Boo? Let's be real. I know y'all want to see Boo Boo. I know you rather see Sonya. I know you rather see Boo Boo rather than John Ryder fight Canelo Alvarez. I know that. You ain't gonna lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. It's not worth it. You rather see Boo Boo fight Canelo Alvarez and that build up why Demis Andre is talking shit and Canelo Alvarez become Cartelo, because the birth of Cartelo was when Demis Andre was going at Canelo Alvarez, and we see this other side of Canelo Alvarez that we actually like. Keep it real. Keep bringing those facts. Punch. Bendiciones. Gracias. Allen de lo mío. That's how we got to do it. That's how we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? People don't like Umbasi, logically and objective. That's what I noticed in this community. They don't like that. But we're going to put all the narratives on the table. All the narratives on the table. Deontay Wilder, yes, he sounded delusional after the Tyson Fury fight. Yeah. Yeah, Tyson Fury is a goddamn liar. Yes, he is, but a great fighter. I believe he's the best heavyweight of this era. I believe Deontay Wilder got the power to knock out Usyk, got the power to knock out Andy Ruiz, got the power to knock out every goddamn man in the sport of boxing. Yeah, I believe so. Y'all could spin this narrative about him not knowing how to box. Yeah, you're wrong. He know how to box, and he know how to knock people out, and he know how to fight. Good looking out, Alan. El General was good, Victor, bro. We got Lara tomorrow. Good fight. A good fight. What else? What's another narrative out there that people like to say? Let's debunk them. All these narratives. Don't matter what side of the fence you are. What's all the narratives out there that people got? PBC, Al Haymon. Al Haymon is not good for boxing. Al Haymon is not good for boxing. Al Haymon, shut the fuck up. Al Haymon is good for boxing, right? He gave us Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez, undisputed. He gave us Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano, undisputed twice. He gave us great fights in 154. He gave us Lubin versus Charlo, gave us Charlo versus Trout, Charlo versus Hatley, Charlo versus Gabe Rosario, Jason Rosario. What else? Gave us Hurd versus J-Rock. In the welterweight division, gave us Thurman versus Porter, Thurman versus Danny Silva Garcia, Thurman versus Guerrero, Garcia versus Guerrero, Garcia versus Porter, Porter versus Ugas, Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao versus Thurman, Manny Pacquiao versus Ugas, Ugas versus Spence versus Porter, Spence versus Danny Silva Garcia. What the fuck are you talking about? Brandon Figueroa versus Stephen Fulton, Stephen Fulton versus Angelo Leo. What the fuck is y'all talking about that he don't bring no goddamn fight? Huh? Javante Tank Davis is a star in the sport of boxing. Earl Spence is a star in the sport of boxing. Deontay Wilder is a star in the sport of boxing. Who's saying that Al Haymon ain't good for boxing? Who's saying that Al Haymon ain't good for boxing? Danny exploiting all these narrative pimps. Ya tú sabes de lo mío, ya tú sabes. Esta gente son pelagatos, mi hermano. Pelagato todito. Narrative pimps creating narrative hoes. But I don't blame the narrative pimps. I'm blaming the narrative hoes. I'm going to clean you up. This is your intervention. This is your rehab. I'm going to clean you up. All you narrative hoes. All you narrative fiends. I'm going to clean you up. This is your intervention. This is your rehab. He says Zurdo versus Rosario. Yeah, but there's a lot of trash fights out there. There's a lot of good fights. There's a lot of bad fights. But look at this, Sonya. Look at this, Sonya. Zurdo versus Rosario. You saying it's trash because Rosario lost, but he always put up a fight. See, that's the difference between American fans and the UK fans. Over there, they like Chisora. They respect Chisora. At the end of the day, his record might not be good, but his fighting spirit is always up to par. He never cheats the fans. He never cheats you. In the UFC, they love Nate Diaz. In the UFC, they love Jorge Masvidal. How many losses they got? But for you, he trash. Now, Gabriel Rosado put up a fight on with anybody. He puts up a fight. And we respect his efforts. Boo Boo last fight had 5 losses. So what? Are you here in the sport of boxing? Are you here in the sport of boxing to just shit on fighters? Are you here in the sport of boxing to shit on fighters? You've been in the chat. You haven't said nothing good about any other fighter. You just want to shit on fighters. That's why you watch boxing. You don't have no respect for fighters. Modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, they put their life on the line for pure entertainment. So those champions to fight Andrade. How about you pump? How about if you don't like Andre so much, how about you pump and promote and put in the chat, hey yo, Canelo Alvarez, I don't like Andre. Knock this motherfucker ass out. How about you say, hey yo, Charlo, knock Andre out? How about you say, yo, Triple G, knock Andre out? If you hate Demise Andre so bad, why don't you put in the chat, I want Canelo Alvarez to fight Demise Andre to knock his ass out? You don't want to do that, right? Because you a fan that's scared that he gonna knock out Canelo Alvarez. He's scared. Fans are scared. Want to be Kevin Costner and shit like that. Think you protecting these fighters like Kevin Costner was protecting Whitney Houston. You the bodyguard now. I have nothing if I don't have you. That's how y'all motherfuckers act like we y'all favorite fighters. If I don't have you. See, that one of my favorite fighters, I want my favorite fighters to fight the best. See, people know that one of my favorite fighters, Teofimo Lopez, I want him to go fight Josh Taylor. And Teofimo Lopez is going to be the underdog. But I got faith in one of my favorite fighters that he's going to, I want him to fight the best. Y'all motherfuckers don't want that shit. Some of y'all Canelo Alvarez fanboys don't want that. No, he doesn't. No, Charlo doesn't deserve Canelo. No, Demise Andre doesn't deserve Canelo. No, David Benavidez, no, he lost his chance because he was sniffing and stuff like that. He lost it on the scale. He don't deserve a chance. But John Ryder, I mean, you know, he earned his position. Get the fuck out of here. Get that corny shit out of here. David Benavidez, no, he hasn't done nothing. Demise Andre, no, he hasn't done nothing. Charlo, no, he hasn't done nothing. But John Ryder put himself in position to get the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you put himself in the position. So, you know what I'm saying? He has the rightful place. Get the fuck out of here. What y'all talking about? What y'all weak-ass narrative. Weak-ass narrative, folks. My wildest thing. They so hey yo, people so diving into a narrative, so soaked in, so cluttered with the narrative that they can't even think straight. These motherfuckers got the nerve to big up John Ryder right now. No, his ass is gonna get knocked out within 5 rounds. La bebida. He said Charlo and Boo are not the best. You need to understand, Punch. Bring in Benavidez or Plant. Whoever wins. Come on, versus. Come on, man. Then who is not? Who's not? John Ryder? Come on, man. Come on, man. Why don't y'all say, yo, Canelo Alvarez, he need just fight these guys. Just fight these guys. That's it. We're protecting these guys. Man, come on, man. Canelo Alvarez is great. He don't need no protection from us. Canelo Alvarez is great. He don't need protection from us. Real Boxing TV, what's good? Punch cooking. El sazón, el adobo, el pastor de boxeo. Ya tú sabes, mierda de lo mío. Smashy, the like button, motherfuckers, everybody. Di que John Ryder, ese tipo un pelagato, John Ryder is nothing. He garbage. He's cheating, my friends. Nah. Shout out to John Ryder. You know, we don't disrespect fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? We're just adding a little bit of humor, but come on, man. John Ryder he's in position. Motherfucker, these other guys been in position for years. When I be like, hey, yo, but Charlo was in position, but Canelo Alvarez got the franchise belt. That wasn't Canelo Alvarez's fault. That was a WBC. Man, shut up. Want to talk about Ryder being in position, but you don't want to talk about when Jamal Charlo was in position. You don't want to talk about when Demetrius Andrade was in position for the undisputed, in 160. You don't want to talk about that Demetrius Andrade was in position as a champion in 154, and Canelo Alvarez was the number one contender. Y'all don't want to talk about precision then. Now y'all want to talk about precision now, right? Now y'all want to talk about precision. But back then, y'all ain't talking about precision. No, he hasn't done nothing. No, he hasn't done nothing. No, he hasn't fought. He doesn't deserve. Motherfucker, you don't deserve pussy. How about that? You nasty, stinky motherfucker. Huh? How about that? You don't deserve pussy. Who you to tell somebody they deserve or not? Who you? Nah. Motherfuckers, y'all be building walls and shit. Putting hurdles, putting banana peels out there for these fighters to slip. They don't get no opportunity. No, Andre doesn't deserve Canelo. He just want payday. Everybody want payday, motherfucker. I even want payday. You want payday too. You bet on boxing. Everybody want payday. Who the fuck don't want payday, you low life? What you think a fighter gonna be like? Nah, I want to fight for free because, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. I just want to fight for free because the legacy and stuff like that. I want to fight for free. I want to fight for free. Like if Canelo Alvarez don't fight for money. Huh? They just want payday. They just want payday. You robotic fools, man. Y'all listen to an arrow, y'all become robotic. You Michael, you J5 saying the same shit. Demetrius Andrade hasn't fought nobody. That's the reason why he can get the Canelo Alvarez fight. Jamal Charlo hasn't fought nobody. That's the reason why he can't get the Canelo Alvarez fight. Canelo Alvarez don't need to fight them. Canelo Alvarez fighting John Ryder is a good fight. John Ryder is in possession. Y'all motherfuckers sound like robots out here. Y'all listen to a narrative, y'all all sound like robots. Saying the same shit. Saying the same shit. You robotic fools. How about they all fight each other and forget about Canelo? How about they all fight each other? How about they all fight each other? How about they all fight each other? You robotic narrative hoes out here, man. They say, man, you sound like Danny from TBV. He sound like a robot. Sometimes I want to shake him up though. Shout out to Danny from TBV. Sometimes he too laid back. Nah, man, you know. Nah, man. Nah, for real. What you saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Nah, Nash, you bugging. Coño, Danny, por más ánimo, señor. Tú eres un pacas. Despiértate, que you've been doing this shit in the morning. Hey, yo, sometimes I'll be driving, watching TBV, and Danny be putting me to sleep con ese ánimo. Despiértate, señor. Energy. Vamos, Danny, energy. Hey, smash the light bulb thing. Right? They gotta be like the morning show, como el vacilón de la mañana. Despiértame, señor. How you think you said? How I think I said? Energy. High octane. No de que. Nah, you know, because yeah, you crazy, man. Nah, you know, lay back, como no hay nada. Mira, señor, despiértate, señor. It's morning time. Virgil Ortiz versus Stanionis. That's a good fight. He said Danny be too laid back. Tim Bayless. Nah, shout out to Danny. Shout out to all the boxing content creators, man. I need energy. That's why shout out to Showbiz. He brings the energy. You feel like you bring some energy. Shout out to Showbiz. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all these guys. Raps on Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK, London. Bring some energy. Tunde from Stamina for Sale. Energy. See, when I'm listening to other boxing content creators, I need that energy, bro. I need that energy. Hey, yo, Real Boxing TV said they praise you when you talk about Canelo, but But then switch when you make some points about Canelo. It's a cold world out here, bro. Trust me, I know. Trust me, yo, Real Boxing TV, you know, when I'm Canelo, Latino, vamos, señor, who talking Latino? ¿Quién? Galleta, ¿quién? Then I'll be like, yo, but Canelo Alvarez said that he don't want to fight Mexican fighter. That's not what he meant. David Benavidez. Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. The narrative got so crazy. Hey, yo, Real Boxing TV, yo. The narrative got so crazy, especially even with when he said, I don't want to fight no Mexican fighter. That just to protect Canelo Alvarez and enable his statement, they'd be like, well, David Benavidez is Ecuadorian. Now they saying David Benavidez is Dominican. We always knew that David Benavidez's mom was Ecuadorian, half Dominican. The only thing that Dominicans don't come out and be like, hey, think, man, hey, David, it's because he don't wear the flag of the Dominican Republic. So we like, vete pa la mierda, señor. He only rocked the Mexican flag and the Ecuadorian flag. He don't be rocking the Dominican flag, huh? You know what I'm saying? So the Dominicans don't come out for him, you know? Yo, Punch, don't you think T.O. should test himself for Regis before going after Taylor? Hell no, man. Let's go, T.O. Go after Taylor now. That's what, see, that speaks volume. The narrative, right? The narrative was Teofimo Lopez ducking Barbosa. Teofimo Lopez ducking Barbosa. Why does he want to fight Barbosa? Why is he ducking Barbosa? And then it became after Barbosa. Why is he ducking Regis? Why is he ducking? His father said, no, he ain't going to take no 35%. Why is it Teofimo Lopez ducking? You ain't even heard no Teofimo Lopez say that. You heard his dad say it, but you blame it on Teofimo Lopez. No, he ducking Regis. He ducking Regis. News come out. Reports come out. Hey, yo, Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor is closed on a deal for June fight. You don't see the same energy. Now everybody like this, like, shit. And this motherfucker crazy. This motherfucker had me fooled. I thought he didn't want to fight no Barbosa. But shit, Josh Taylor's a fucking dangerous fight. I mean, Josh Taylor beat Regis Progress. Shit, I can't even say shit now about that guy. The same motherfucker that was critiquing Teofimo Lopez, they ain't coming out with a bunch of videos. What happens? All these bunch of videos these motherfuckers was talking about. Oh, Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying? They don't want 35%, and they ducking Regis Progress. Well, they about to fight the guy that whoop Regis Progress. How about that? How about that? Teofimo Lopez is fighting the guy that whoop Regis. How about that? Huh? Oh, yeah, I want to say nothing about that. What happened to the narrative? Motherfuckers are shut already. These motherfuckers don't even want to bring up Barbosa no more. I dare you to bring Barbosa right now. Huh? I dare you motherfuckers bring up Barbosa now. What happened? Yo, that shit went to, hey, yo, that shit got buried. That shit, that narrative right there, you don't even hear it no more. Ain't nobody tweeting about that narrative no more. Huh? Teofimo Lopez, ducking Barbosa, motherfucker. He's about to fight Josh Taylor, motherfucker, the king in 140, the undisputed. Nah, he ain't undisputed because he motherfucker undisputed. We don't know who he is. Nah, Jack Catterall beat him. Shut the fuck up. Give him props what he do. Motherfucker just challenging himself. Isn't that what y'all want? Isn't that what y'all want? Fighters to challenge himself? Huh? I thought what happened to the narrative? Oh, yo, Teofimo Lopez don't believe in himself. He don't believe in himself, but he about to fight Josh Taylor. For a person that don't believe in himself and is questioning himself to fight Josh Taylor now? What happened? He ain't mental no more? He don't believe in himself no more? Huh? What happened? Where all the narrative pushes now? Where's all the videos? Where's all the, oh, yo, Teofimo Lopez, yo, he's taking a big risk, yo. Hey, yo, shout out to Teo for taking this big risk. He's taking a bigger risk than Gervonta Tank Davis. He's taking a bigger risk than Ryan. He's taking a bigger risk than Devin. He's taking a bigger risk than Shakur. He's taking a bigger risk than any motherfucking else in the sport of boxing right now by fighting Josh Taylor right now. Huh? No? Where's all the videos, motherfuckers? Where's all the videos? Where's all y'all tweets? All y'all motherfuckers that was on Teofimo Lopez's neck. What happened? Huh? That motherfucker's proving you wrong again. Huh? That motherfucker gonna do some dirty work. Oh, Gervonta Tank Davis, he went up there to the 145 Mario Barrios. Teofimo Lopez about to fight motherfucker Josh Taylor. Oh no. Yeah, no videos out there. Let me drink a little shot of whiskey here. Motherfuckers want to talk about Deontay Wilder fighting Robert Helenius, but y'all don't want to talk about no Canelo Alvarez fighting John Ryder. Huh? right? Because you know, out here in this community is the Wilder fanboys. You know what I'm saying? There's some Wilder fans, but the Wilder fanboys, woo, wait. The Canelo Alvarez fanboys, oh Lord, man, yeah, they're the worst. But the same, but you know, in this community, the Canelo Alvarez fanboys be going at Deontay Wilder fanboys for whatever reason. They ain't never gonna fight each other, but for whatever reason, they be like, why is Deontay Wilder fighting Robert Helenius? I'm buying for that pay-per-view. I'm buying for that pay-per-view. Why is Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Hector Luis Garcia? I'm buying that pay-per-view. I'm buying. Who Canelo Alvarez fighting? You buying the motherfucking pay-per-view, right? Huh? You buying that fucking pay-per-view now, huh? Huh? John Ryder? Ese pelagato? Huh? Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Deontay Wilder, y'all criticize Deontay Wilder for fighting Robert Helenius. You criticize Gervonta Tank Davis for fighting Hector Luis Garcia and Rolly. Huh? But y'all don't want to criticize Canelo Alvarez for fighting John Ryder. Oh, no, John Ryder. No, he deserves it. I mean, Canelo Alvarez, he coming out of injury and shit like that. Well, Deontay Wilder broke his hand like 3 times. Huh? Huh? Did Gervonta Tank Davis hurt his hand too? Huh? Huh? Palomo. So I'm talking about these narratives and shit like that. Let's keep the same energy. Nah, we don't think that Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius was a great fight. No, we don't think that Gervonta Tank Davis' opponents is a good opponent for him at this stage of his career. And no, we don't think that Canelo Alvarez fighting John Ryder is a good fight. Canelo Alvarez is better than that. Canelo Alvarez got better opportunity, better opposition than that. I wanted Canelo Alvarez to be. I thought that Canelo Alvarez leaving Golden Boy Promotion was for him to be free and call the shots. Or were you trying to be a puppet of Eddie Hearn now? They love the narrative. They love the narrative, huh? Everybody loved them some narrative. Sometimes narratives, some of the narratives is true. Sometimes the narratives is fake. When people be like that, Canelo Alvarez, what's the name that they name him? What's the name? What's the name? What's the nickname they give Canelo Alvarez? Computer Nero. Yeah. He tested positive, all right? Yeah, he popped dirty, all right? Fanboys, Canelo Alvarez fanboys, yes. Canelo Alvarez popped dirty, motherfucker. He popped dirty, okay? He popped dirty. And yes, he got suspended. Don't come with, no, but Punch, you know what I'm saying? The hair follicles found out that he wasn't dirty. You should answer the fuck up. He popped dirty. That's it. He popped dirty. That's it. Still a great fighter, man. He's still the cash cow of the sport of boxing. He's still the super middleweight undisputed. He's still the 4th division world champion. He still got probably the best resume in the sport of boxing. We ain't taking that. I'm not taking that away from him. I like Canelo. I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez. I just ain't a delusional one. Yeah, he popped dirty. Okay. Motherfucker want to be like, say it with me. I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan too. Come on, fellow Canelo Alvarez. Yes, Canelo Alvarez pop dirty. And if there's fans out there that don't want to consider him as a great fighter because they just don't believe that he's a clean fighter. No, Canelo Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? I said that before. I say it. I take accountability for that as well. Yeah, I'm one of the ones that say Canelo Alvarez is tested by the VADA, and he's tested. He hasn't popped dirty again, but he popped dirty. Oscar Valdez popped dirty. Okay? He popped dirty. And you guys asked, will I come from Seattle? All right? That's why the win with Shakur Stevenson, that was a good win. No cojones, Canelo Rose popped dirty 2 times. Roy Jones popped. Yeah. Roy Jones popped dirty too, right? Shane Mosley popped dirty. Huh? Who else popped dirty? James Toney popped dirty. But this is what I mean, Running Perez. I know why you saying Roy Jones popped dirty. I know we're gonna keep all the narrative on the table. But you saying that he popped dirty so you can navigate away from that Canelo Alvarez popped dirty. That's why you're saying it. You're not being genuine about it, right, Running Perez? You ain't being genuine about it. You just saying that because I'm saying that he popped dirty, right? He said Fernando Vargas, yeah, he popped dirty too after the Oscar de la Hoya fight. Eric Gomes in the building. He said Mosley popped dirty. Yeah, he popped dirty. Yeah. For the Manny Pacquiao fans, the reason why he lost to Floyd Mayweather, it was because of his shoulder. And if his shoulder was all right, then you know what I'm saying, then he would have, you know what I'm saying, then he would have beaten Floyd Mayweather. No. He would have got outboxed by Floyd Mayweather just like he got outboxed. Another narrative, and let's debunk another narrative. Let's debunk another narrative. Yo, some people say, yo, Canelo Alvarez is cherry picking. Then the one that trying to debunk it. But Floyd Mayweather cherry picked too. Floyd Mayweather cherry picked too. People don't want to stay in subject, right? You say, hey, yo, Canelo Alvarez is cherry picking, but and then the other guy be like, but he's the cash cow. I'm saying, he the one that pick his fights. You know what I'm saying? This the reason why he cherry picking. And then the other guy, the Canelo Alvarez fanboy, be like, but Floyd Mayweather cherry pick. But Floyd Mayweather, you don't say nothing. Floyd Mayweather been cherry picking. Motherfucker, stay on course, man. Stay on the subject, man. Canelo Alvarez was cherry picking. But if you want to say that Floyd Mayweather was cherry picking, yeah, Floyd Mayweather cherry picked Canelo Alvarez as a green fighter. He whooped his ass, right? Did Canelo Alvarez, did Floyd Mayweather cherry pick Canelo? Come on, man. Stay on the subject. Stay on the subject. You tell me that. No. Well, Floyd Mayweather, if you saying that Canelo cherry pick, well, Floyd Mayweather cherry pick, yeah, he cherry pick Canelo. How about that? He cherry pick Canelo. He whoop his ass. He gave him a boxing lesson. How is Canelo cherry picking? I'm not saying he cherry picking. I'm saying, well, he's cherry picking John Ryder. That he's cherry picking. But I'm saying, I'm talking about the narratives, bro. The boxing scientists, I'm talking about the narrative. I'm talking about that when people say that Canelo Alvarez cherry pick, the Canelo Alvarez fanboys will be like, well, Floyd Mayweather cherry pick. Yeah, he cherry picked Canelo Alvarez. How about that? Canelo Alvarez was a cherry compared to the skills and talent of Floyd Mayweather. How about that? How about that? And maybe this. Canelo Alvarez didn't deserve a Floyd Mayweather fight. If the Andrade, the 2-division world champion, didn't deserve Canelo Alvarez didn't deserve Floyd Mayweather at the time he got Floyd Mayweather. But he got an opportunity. At least he got an opportunity. Isn't that what we're talking about here in America? The land of opportunity, huh? Canelo Alvarez don't want to give opportunities, huh? He don't even want to give opportunities to his own fellow Mexican. What a man, what a man, what a mighty bad man. You know our culture. We always look out for one another. Even when an immigrant, I'm gonna say like that. I'm Dominican. If Dominicans coming from New York City, you know where he gonna go? He gonna go to Washington Heights. He's gonna go to his peoples. If a Chinaman is gonna come to New York, he's gonna go to Chinatown. He's gonna go to his peoples. He's gonna shut up shop. He's gonna connect with his people, partner with his people, so he can get up. Canelo Alvarez said, "Nah, I ain't gonna fight no Mexican fighter." Motherfucker, you know how it is, how hard it is out there in Mexico. You know that you giving an opportunity to another Mexican. You know he's gonna live good. You rather give Ryder than Sudo Ramirez? You rather give Ryder than David Benavidez? I know he already got attached with Caleb Plant. Huh? You rather fight Ryder? You helping out all the good Europeans that got good health, good health insurance and shit like that. Got free health care. Huh? You rather give it to him? Free health care, free child care out there in the UK. He don't need no opportunity. He don't need your help. He lives good in Mexico. I'm talking about the other fighters. Choice said, I never seen an undefeated champion ducked as much as Boogeyman King Andre. Demetrius Andre, hey yo, Demetrius Andre is the most ducked fighter in the history of the sport of boxing. Oh yeah, who got a problem with that? by champions. Riders from the UK. They have real boxing fans over there. They are, but they ain't gonna fight in the UK. They ain't gonna fight in the UK. They said they're gonna fight in Mexico. I could understand what Eddie Hearn was saying. We're gonna bring Canelo Alvarez to the UK. Man, go fight Demis. How about you bring Demis Andre out there to Mexico? How about that? Bring Demis Andre to Mexico. Dímelo, Jong. Smash the like button. What we at with the like? Let me see what we at. What we at? 38. What's good, y'all? 38 likes. Rap Star Boxing Now is the voice of the UK London. Smash the like. What's good, man? Come on, man. Where y'all at, man? What's the like button? Come on, bro. It's so easy to like the. What happened? Y'all don't like what I'm saying? Y'all don't like that I hold people. We bringing all the narratives on the table. Each and every. Anybody, please tell me another narrative out there so we could debunk that shit as well. It don't matter what side of the fence y'all in. It don't matter if it's a black, the black pro narrative, the Latino narrative, and stuff like that. The UK narrative, the Japanese narrative, and stuff. Filipino narrative. The Ukraine narrative. Oh, Lomachenko. The reason why Tio beat Lomachenko is because of his shoulder. Man, please. Teofimo Lopez whooped that ass. And all three scorecards, that shit was wide as fuck. Wide, like a hooker's legs. Wide. Wide, like bitches in a porno movie. Wide. I don't want to hear that mess. He got outboxed by Teofimo Lopez, fair and square. Just like Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, fair and square. Just like Tyson Fury whoop Deontay Wilder, fair and square. Okay? Want to hear no goddamn mess. Cambosa won fair and square. He beat Teofimo Lopez fair and square. Okay? Am I holding back any narrative out there, sir? Am I holding back any narrative? I disagree, but I still hit the like. I ain't no hater. Whoop Deontay Wilder's ass, Eric. Deontay Wilder got his ass whooped. And then in the third time, man, he did make an adjustment. But he ain't got no. He should have had more stamina. That's what happened. Tyson Fury, he be jogging. He be running his mouths. Deontay Wilder should have ran his mouths. Capitalism failed boxing. Aerosexual boxing. Real boxing. I'm listening to today. I'm not cooking. I'm resting. That's what I'm talking about. All this shit is a narrative out here, man. All this shit is narrative out here. What's other narratives? What's the other narratives out there? Regis Prograis is telling that everybody ducking. Ain't nobody really ducking. Nobody want to do, and nobody can make business with you because you fucking with Pro Bellum. Pro Bellum got fucking rumors. They still fucking with Daniel Cunningham, that company. That's why they're trying to wash that company up. That's why they got what is it? Disrupt Promotion now. Now Regis Pro could get a fight because they washing that shit up. They clean that shit up. They cleaning that up. Nobody ducking nobody. The business doesn't allow them to get that fight done. Quit being a sellout. You mean a sellout, not a sale out. I never heard that one before. Hey, we're in the store right now. Get your sale out. Sale out. Look at you. You can't even diss me right. Sale out. It's sellout, motherfucker. Not sale out. Sale out like what? You probably writing it in Spanish. Quit being sale out. Sale out. If you're gonna diss me, at least do it right. Huh? You failed kindergarten twice. Fucker. Trying to come out here and diss Punch Run Box. You got to be out your goddamn mind. The fans corner in the building. What's good, bro? Huh? Motherfucker trying to diss me, can't even spell right. You're a solid out. It's all Rap Boxing Out said, man, it's all about business. It's all about business. 99% of YouTubers just don't know it like we do it. It is what it is. I know. They don't know it like we. They don't know it, man. They don't know it. What you think about Rivera Ali popping dirty? To be honest, I read it, but I haven't really got into the whole thing. And really, I didn't even do a video. But if you pop dirty, motherfucker, pop dirty. Huh? Pop dirty probably has some pills in them plátanos. Has some steroids in them in the mango. You know what I'm saying? You know that they say the plátano maduro. He put some shit on them plátanos and shit like that, and it still didn't help him. You realize that the people on steroids never win? What rarely never win, right? They look sluggish too. Fernando Vargas, he popped dirty. He ain't looked good. When Roy Jones said that they popped dirty, he ain't looked good. James Toney, when they say he popped dirty, they ain't looked good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit work in boxing. You know what I'm saying? They say that Dillian White, when he fought Rivas, he ain't looked good versus Rivas. Rivas put him down. You know, man, he popped. Hey, if he popped dirty, he popped dirty. He said, no cojones Duck Nello is in the witness protection program. No undefeated Black American champion. That's another narrative right there, Troy. That's a narrative. He don't want to fight black fighters. He fought Shane Mosley. He fought Daniel Jacobs to unify the titles. You can't say that. That's a narrative, brother. That's a narrative. I'm telling you, we debunking all narratives. All narratives. That's a narrative. But he is cherry picking on John Ryder. I still haven't seen the WBO mandate that fight. No, not Punch. The thing is, John Ryder is mandatory. Where you see that? Did the WBO order that fight? Can anybody share me the link of the WBO ordering Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder? Anybody, please help me out. Because if they ain't ordered the fight, then he picking that fight. Now, I'm not going to say they ain't going to say tomorrow or next week. All I know is the WBO did not order John Ryder to fight Canelo Alvarez. And if anybody know, can you send me the link when they order the fight? When they order the fight. Come on, over here we bring up Bossy logically and objectively, baby. Austin Trout as well. Yeah, he fought black fighters. Canelo Alvarez fought every damn type of fighter. Canelo Alvarez fought Russian, Kazakhstan. That means Asian. He fought Asian. He fought Russian. He fought Cuban. He fought Mexican. He fought African American. He fought white American. He fought it all. Canelo Alvarez fought all the skills and all the nationalities. So he fought Asian in Triple G. He fought Russian versus Kovalev. He fought Cuban versus Lara. He fought Puerto Rican versus Cotto. He fought even Pakistan. Let's say he's from the UK, but really he got Pakistan. Amir Khan got Pakistan. He fought Middle Eastern motherfuckers and shit like that. He fought them all. He fought every goddamn staff. Canelo Alvarez fought every kind. So we got to give credit what credit is due. Canelo fought every kind. Woo! Jameis said. He said Erickson don't count though because he's Cuban. He ain't American. He fought Kirkland. Kirkland was black. He fought them all, bro. He fought them all of them. The best schools of boxing, he fought them. 4-division world champion at that too. Don't talk bad about Canelo. I will unsubscribe, Mr. Sanchez. Yeah, when I critique Canelo, oh my God, you should see my analytics. Hey, I get like 10 people to unsubscribe. But those 10 people that unsubscribe, those are the fake motherfuckers. Those are the people that just subscribe because when I talk good about Canelo. Look, right now I just talk good about Canelo Alvarez. He beat every damn kind. But people don't like Bossy logically and objectively. Let's call all the narratives. Let's call all the narratives out. I'm calling all the narratives. You're not gonna find channels like this, bro. You're not gonna find a channel. Look, you're gonna find channels that are gonna be pro Spence, pro Bud, pro Wilder, pro Fury, pro Tank, pro Ryan. in the future, there's gonna be a whole bunch of fan base that's gonna be Boost Ennis, and the other fan base is gonna be Virgil Ortiz, because they're gonna create this division, and it's gonna be Boots, and it's gonna be, look, right after Spence and Tank, the pro black channels is going to adopt Boots Ennis. The Latino channel is going to adopt Virgil Ortiz. And then they gonna go at it back and forth. Oh shit. You're gonna see the LDBC and the new media going after the BDA and the IBFPs and stuff like that. And it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. Right? I'm not lying. Everybody gotta hustle. Oh, here we're gonna be breaking it down unbiased, logically, and objectively, man. We ain't gonna hustle the people out there, man. We just gonna keep, whether you like it or not. That's why people be like, yo, sometimes they be like, hey, but the other day you was talking good about Spence. Hey, why you saying it's Bud for? No, why you saying it's Earl Spence for? Man, it's both of these motherfuckers for. It's both Spence and Bud's fault the fight ain't happened. If any YouTube content creator telling you no, it's not Bud because Bud walked away from the undisputed fight. And Earl Spence ain't chase him because he was supposed to be a boss. And he don't got no network, and he don't got no network deal. So Earl Spence was supposed to chase Bud everywhere he go. Because everywhere he goes, Spence was gonna get more money anyway. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because if Al Haymon do right by him, he should have stayed by him. Man, Al Haymon worked for him. He don't work for Al Haymon. Al Haymon worked for him. Earl Spence should have called the shots. Earl Spence should have done what Canelo Alvarez did. Go to the B side if he wanted to become undisputed that bad. Canelo Alvarez went to the B side home, PBC. He said, I'm going to PBC. Yo voy para PBC. Sí, porque yo quiero ser undisputed. Y yo le quiero ganar a aquel en plan. Yo sé que yo le puedo ganar a aquel en plan. La otra vez yo no hice el undisputed porque yo sabía que yo no le podía ganar a Demetrius Andre. Kevin Effect said Canelo duck undisputed 160. Man, yeah, he did. Fernando Lopez was good. It was both of these guys' fault. They shelving my man's Andy the Destroyer Ruiz. I don't know yet, man. Canelo ducking Andrade. Stop the cat. Israel said Canelo, man. Yeah, he already ducked him. He ain't ducking him now. Like, I don't know, but he ducked him in 160 to become undisputed. He ran to the 175. He ran just like he ran in 154. He was the number one contender. He in 154, Canelo Alvarez was pulling a Jaime Munguia on Andre. When Andre was the champion, he was the number one contender. He pulled a Jaime Munguia and went to fight Kirkland. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened, sir. That he rather fight Kirkland than become a champion again in 154. No. That's not what happened. Mr. Sanchez, good looking out with a super chat, my brother, supporting the channel. Gracias de lo mío. Salud. You can't duck when you're choosing another championship. Well, I'm saying he ducked the undisputed. I mean, that's just not, and that's big. That's undisputed, right? The Chief, right? I mean, I know he didn't get backlash that much because, of course, you know what I'm saying, he fought Kovalev. Put the link. I'll debate you. Yeah, I'm gonna put the. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link. Give me 10 minutes, Running Perez. Let me do this intro. I'm gonna put the link. We're gonna chop it up. I'm happy to chop it up. I want all the narratives on the table. I want to talk about just narratives. All the narratives that you hear in the YTBC, I want it on the table. And I want people to keep it real. Just be a fan. At least be a fan and keep it real. Be like, hey, yo, because I do it. If I'm a fan of I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give the benefit. Hey, yo, Teo, my guy. Teo, my boy. Teo's always gonna get the benefit of the doubt from me. I'm letting y'all know. But I'm gonna keep it unbiased logically and objectively when it comes to how he look, how he this. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because I know certain things that y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to certain because I'm a fan as well. Just like I give the benefit of the doubt to my Knicks, even though they're never gonna win a fucking world title as long as I live. I'm a fan as well. Anthony Yardy beats Canelo. Get the fuck out of here. Benny, no te vayas, no te vayas, no te vayas, mi amigo. No te vayas, quédate aquí. Y'all remember the first video when I came across your channel? You was going ham on the LEDC after Canelo KO Sergey Kovalev. Yeah, man. I mean, look, that's a great win, and that's why Canelo Alvarez didn't get heat from me like that. You know why? Because yeah, he didn't fight Demetrius Andrade, but he still went up and fought the crusher. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he did avoid the undisputed. That's just the facts. But we don't hold him accountable for that because he still went up and became a 3-division world champion. So it's still respectable. That's why I was like, come on, man, because that's a fight that I wanted to see. But then I gotta respect it that he became a 3-division world champion. You know what I'm saying? He said Oscar mishandled the paperwork, man. They both mishandled the paperwork. They both mishandled the paperwork. I got it right here. Let me see the paperwork. I got the paperwork right here. I got the receipt right here. I got the paperwork right here. I got the paperwork right here. I'm going to say it again. For the people that didn't tune in the other day, the two sides will have 30 days. He's talking about the Sergey Derevchenko and Canelo Alvarez. The two sides will have 30 days until June 14th to come to terms before the bout becomes subject to a purse bid hearing at IBF headquarters in Springfield, New Jersey. What it says right there. All the while, the aforementioned 30-day window expired without Alvarez and Golden Boy Promotions. You get it? Expire without Alvarez and Golden Boy Promotions ever notifying the IBF, formally or otherwise, their plans to seek a voluntary fight that led back to his fights with Derevchenko being subject to July 15th purse bid hearing, with the deadline having since been pushed back 4 more times. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All the while, the Fulveni, yeah. We read that part. With the win and new title, Alvarez, already the recognized world lineal champion, inherited the mandatory title defense, which was ordered on May 15th. A mille couplet was quickly offered by the New Jersey-based sanctioning body, noting that Alvarez was permitted a 30-day period to file a request to instead first make a voluntary title defense. Did they do it? No. Did they do it? No. All the while, the aforementioned 30-day window expired without Alvarez and Golden Boy Promotions ever notifying the IBF. Duck, quack, quack. Aflac, he ducked Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Those are the facts. But some of y'all could be this. Y'all won't keep it real. Yeah, I won't keep it real. Yep. Most Valuable Dick Riders Award. I don't want to be real. He said G37 straight out the motherfucking bottle. Hey, yo, salute Punch. Woo. He said, man, I just got the Jameson bottle 2. Shout out to the borracho. Dímelo, a.k.a. el borracho, el pastor. de boxeo. IB was showing other paperwork about this. Maybe one day we get debate this point. Said IBFP was showing other paperwork about this. Maybe one day we get them debate this point. Hey, maybe he'll be good for the fans. Be good for the fans. But these are the facts, though. These are the facts. Canelo ducking the Ecuadorian monster. What's other narratives, man? Trust me, I know narratives, man. Even we could go back in the days narrative. Cause I'm a Mike Tyson fan. I follow the narrative that said Mike Tyson would have never lost if Customado was still alive. If Customado was still alive, Mike Tyson would have never lost. Mike Tyson would have never lost if Customado was still alive. I believe in that narrative. I believe in the narrative that he was drugged. Now, Mike Tyson was drugged with depression pills versus Lennox Lewis. Yeah. I believe that shit too. Because I was a Mike Tyson fan. Fury cheated all 3 times. Fury ain't never cheated. Probably Fury cheated on his wife. He ain't cheated on no Deontay Wilder. He probably cheated on his wife. He ain't cheated on Deontay Wilder. But was robbed supposedly. I don't know. What's going on? What's good? Pound for pound. What's good? Here we go with more Canelo ducking narratives. Benavidez ain't even a mandatory. He gotta be. Come on, the boxing scientist. Come on, man. It's not a narrative. That's the truth, man. That's not a narrative. That's the truth. We're putting all the narratives on the table, man. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right to call these people out. It's okay. They don't even care because it's narratives. The fighters don't care. The fans are creating the narrative. Sometimes the fighters are creating, but I'm just saying the fans are creating these narratives. And sometimes they just going after one another. They're not even caring about the fighters. Like, I don't even think people be caring about Bud and Earl Spence. They just be caring about the channels that they hate that spin the narrative. You know, some of these guys call the Earl sexuals. And some of these other guys call Booty Budlicious or something. I don't know what the fuck they call Bud Crawford. I don't know. But they going after the fans are going after one another. You know what I'm saying? Debunking it. Both of these motherfuckers. Hey, I'm gonna tell you that. Both Bud and Earl Spence told the fans to F off. Bud and Earl Spence fans should be mad at them. Earl Spence fans should be mad at Earl Spence. Bud fans should be mad at Bud. Both of the fan base should be mad at these motherfuckers. Let's be real. I don't even know why y'all. I don't even know why we arguing. I don't even know why anybody is arguing. Huh? Everybody should be dissing these motherfuckers right here. Y'all motherfuckers ain't giving no goddamn fight. Y'all was in the beats together, calling each other and shit like that. Y'all friends. You know what I noticed? That Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, they friends. Son amiguita. They're friends. You know what I'm saying? He don't go in. Earl Spence don't go in on Bud like he went in on Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Bud and they friends. They too nice towards each other. You know what I'm saying? They like that. They too nice. They too nice. Coño, mira. Mira esa nalga. Vete a acostar, mira, mujer. Ay, mira. Ay, Coca-Cola. Ay. Alma, mira esta mujer. Mira, they can spring break. That's Earl. They're gonna fight. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, they're gonna go to spring break vacation together. That's gonna look like in Miami, in South Beach. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. They're gonna go. They're not gonna fight. They're gonna go to spring break. Man, sácame esas feas de aquí. Hold on. Esas prostis. Prostitutas! Spence loves Bud each other since high school. Yeah, they love each other, man. They friends. They like Zach Morris and even Zach Morris and AC Slater fought. They friend even Zach Morris and AC Slater fought. Huh? And these friends can't fight one another? Huh? Think Earl Spence don't want to fight Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo don't want to fight Earl Spence. AC Slater and Zach Morris fought. And they best friends. Friends forever. Until we how the song goes, until we be again. We're talking about friends forever. Saved by the Bell. You remember, yo, Chief? You remember the song? Friends forever. Everybody used to like Kelly Kapowski. And what was the Lisa Morrow, something like that? And people like Lisa. And then Jessie was the ill one. But then remember what Jessie did that movie when she was a stripper? Remember? And she became it. She became lit. She was the tall, ugly one. Not the ugly one, but she was the one that And then she did that movie when she was stripping, showing her titties and everything. She was bad. Jessie Spaniel. Lisa Turtle. Yeah, I remember. I know the name and everything. Lisa Turtle, Jessie Spano, Diablo running. Hey, yo, Running Perez, man. Don't tell me you still be watching the rerun and shit like that. When they went to college, that shit. No, I ain't even watch. Y'all going to college. Y'all too smart. Zach Morris had the fucking cell phone back in the days. The only motherfuckers that had those cell phones in the hood was the OGs, the drug dealer that was making all the money. See, I'm a 90s kid. Yeah, Family Matters. Saved by the Bell, Full House, Fresh Prince, Martin. That's my show, Martin. Man. Ain't nothing was funnier than Martin. AC Slater. I used to hate when AC Slater started trying to dance and shit like that. And you remember AC Slater wasn't even Mexican in the beginning. Married with Children. Yeah, man. Married with Children was good. Yo, they don't have no shows like that. No. Do they have shows like that anymore? Nobody watches TV. Bill Cosby. Nah. What was the Different Worlds? That was my show. Different Worlds. Hey, yo, the Different Worlds made me feel like, yo, I could go to college. Like, growing up, you don't even think about college and shit like that. You know? That shit is like another world when you in the hood and shit like that. But the Different Worlds, it made me like that was the first time I heard about dorms. Like, yo, you go away to school in dorms? Shit, you be having parties all the time and shit like that? Like, I think the Different Worlds was one of the most important shows, bro. Different Worlds, and the Cosby Show that had two working parents, African American, successful doctor, professor. That was a good show, man. That was a good show. And you see how they did him dirty? Come on, Bill Cosby didn't do that. Yeah, the Different Worlds were my show. I love the Different World, man. Back in the day, the Different World, the Wayne brothers. Yeah, don't tell nobody. Pops, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, man, the Wayne brothers, man. These shows, and you know what I like. You know what show 90210 was good. In the original 90210. How about what was the Undercover 21 or 21 Undercovers? Remember 21 Undercovers? What was that? Was the show, the 21 Undercover? What was with Johnny Depp, right? Yeah, there used to be some good shows back in the days, man. It used to be good shows. Even the Growing Pains was good. Even the Growing Pains was all right. Happy Days was my show too. Shit, I thought I was Fonzie. I used to like the Happy Days. 21 Jump Street, my fault. 21 Jump Street. That shit was cool, man. That shit was dope. They were creative back in the days. Nigga, you a high school undercover? Like you in high school and an undercover cop at the same time? Hey, yo, Johnny Depp had all the girls. Hey, yo, Johnny Depp had all the mommies in their panties wet and shit like that. That's what motherfuckers wanted to be light skinned. Today's society is too sensitive, man. They're not creative. That's what it is. They're not creative no more, man. To be honest, I don't even like this. You see how YouTube changed everything with these shorts and shit like that? YouTube is telling the boxing content creators that they're pushing shorts. That's 60 seconds. Like creativity is when you're creating a content like for a good 5-10 minutes. You're going live and creating a show. But YouTube now is trying to do the same shit that Instagram. Leave that shit to Instagram. Leave that shit to TikTok. Now they pushing shorts. That shit is whack. That's not creative. That's 60 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That shit is whack in my opinion. You know, I think that's messing up. That's messing up YouTube for me. You know, like fuck them shorts, man. Leave that shit for Instagram and shit. Walking Texas Rangers. I wasn't up to that show like that. My cartoons, what was the cartoons? Was Hercules, Thundercats. Remember Thundercats? Beavis and Buttheads. I used to watch it, but not like that. It got corny over a while. Shit. Wonder Years was good. How about Doogie Howser? And then you found out he was gay. And that motherfucker, they was creative. They could fucking young doctors and shit. Transformers was good. Transformers. My Wife and Kids. Nah. You too young. My Wife and Kids. Nah, that's too young. I mean, we're talking a little bit back. But The Wife and Kids was good. But it was hard to see because you watching you watching My Wife and Kids and you still see Gina. You like, right? Was I the only one that sometime I was watching My Wife and Kids and you like, when is Martin gonna come out? Like, I know there's gonna be an episode when Martin comes out. At least a little like a boyfriend and shit from the past, right? Was it only me? Like when you watch My Wife and Kids, you used to think that Martin Lawrence would come out at least in one episode and shit like that. Ninja Turtles, the first movie. The second movie was cool. Ashley from Fresh Prince bagging though. Nah. Hey, yo, Will Smith had all the mommies, and he had all the chicks, all the hotties. Will Smith had all the hotties back then. He knew what to do with them cast. With the cast, Gina got divorced. Martin moved back to Detroit. There would have been a dope spinoff, bro. They would have been a dope spinoff, man. Gina gets divorced and gets with Damon Wayne and then creates a family. It would have been hot. Snapshot started the shorts and everyone else copied. Fuck. Heathcliff. Yeah, it was good shows back then, bro. It was good shows. Man. It was good shows. Let's go back to the narrative. Let's go back to the Black Knight with Martin Lawrence. Let's go back to the narrative. Let's go back to the narratives. So Deontay Wilder did an interview with 78 Sports TV and stated that he's cool with Al Haymon. He's still working with Al Haymon. He's gonna stay working. The relationship with Al Haymon and PBC is strong. But people were so focused and did tons of videos when he was in the gym, I believe with Ellie, and he was saying about that the people need to give the fighters their money and stuff like that. But now that when Deontay Wilder clarifies it, a bunch of people ain't doing the video. Why a bunch of people ain't doing the video when Deontay Wilder clarifies that he's still working with Al Haymon, he's still doing? Hey yo, why a bunch of people ain't doing the video? It's 61K pay-per-view buys, a narrative, another narrative right there. Another narrative right there. To be honest, this is the facts about the pay-per-view, numbers. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The real numbers is never reported. The real numbers is never reported. Those are the facts. The real numbers is never really reported. 350, that's a source. That's not my shit. I don't even know how to count the fucking numbers. I'm just gonna report what my source tells me. But 61K, come on, man. That don't even make logical sense. 61K, Gervonta Davis setting out, but 61K? Come on, man. Pitbull, Duck, and Shakur. See, that's a real narrative. See, that's a narrative, but that's a true narrative. I did the interview with his promoter. So that's not a narrative. That's a real narrative. That's a real one. That is, look, he said it right here on my interview. I don't know if y'all got to see my interview, but look, this is my interview.
Coming back in May, let's talk about Shakur. When an eliminator don't make a lot of sense. For a world title, yeah, possibly. But I want to see Pitbull either a tank in a rematch, or you want to come back and see if Brian Garcia wins. But those are the three guys that really excite the business. Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter. Yeah. But unfortunately, stylistically wise, he doesn't really match to me to bring a lot of excitement to the game like Gervonta does. Gervonta reminds me of Mike Tyson. Yeah. You just never know what you're going to get. Ryan Garcia, very explosive, can end a fight with one shot. Pitbull speaks for itself. The name tells you what you're going to get. Yeah.
So that's real. Pitbull Duck Shakur Stevenson. Pitbull Duck and his team avoided Shakur Stevenson. That if somebody says that's a narrative, but that's a real narrative. That's a true narrative, though. That's a true narrative. You said 350 punch exposed, set under 200. Yeah, I'm going by what my source tells me, though, pound for pound king. That's not my numbers. I don't count them. I don't work for them. I'm only going to report the news. If you're a fighter, damn, pound for pound, if you my source that works behind the scenes and knows and is in the business of that, or you a fighter, you a trainer, you a manager, you a boxing personnel, you tell me something pound for pound, I'm gonna report what you're saying. That's not my number though. I'm not creating this number off shit. No, I'm just going by what's reported. No, it's not a duck. He said Shakira's style is boring. Man, he ducked them, bro. They don't want the fight. And I know that because I talked to them behind the scenes as well, man. They don't want the Shakur Stevenson fight. And there was order for the fight. There was order to fight. So they don't want the fight. That's what I mean. Like, why? The fight was ordered. They don't want it. And I already spoke to their promotion. I already spoke to their team. They don't want the fight. That's not even a narrative. Punch Drunk Boxing is still in my top 10 channels, bro. When you on your shit, you really own it. Thanks for the content and motivation. Keep up the good. You ain't finished your sentence, motherfucker. What's good, Mark Nash in the building? What's good, man? Subscribe to my brother, Mark Nash, man. You top 10 as well, brother. You top 10 as well, Chief. You top 10 as well, Chief. Hit the like, hit the like. Y'all already know, man. Hey, yo, Monaz, tell me your narrative. Tell me your narrative. We breaking down all the narratives in the sport of boxing. Just throw out a narrative. It don't matter what side of the coin you on. If you're a Bud fan, Earl fan, Latino, Black, Wilder, Canelo, we debunking all narratives. You know what I'm saying? We debunking all narratives. Look, Deontay Wilder got his ass whooped. Canelo Alvarez is the man, but he did avoid the mise-en drain. He did for the 140 pound. He don't want to fight Mexican fighters. That's not narrative. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? But he's all the goods. He's the goods. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's cherry picking John Ryder. He is. The WBO has not mandated the fight. Who else? Teofimo Lopez. No, he was not undisputed because the WBC played him. It is what it is, man. For me, in my eyes, he's undisputed. But for the boxing world, the WBC played the whole shit, played them dirty. So that's the facts. That's the facts. You know, who else? Who are we going with? Devin Haney, man. He was an email champion, but now he's a true champion. He's a true champion. He earned it, right? That's it. But when he was parading like he was a champion, he never earned it. He never beat nobody. So we just keeping it real. Those are the narratives they push. They debunking or Regis Progress is they say that he's no. Probellum is changing their names. They changing companies. Nobody want to do no business with them. It is what it is. What's the narratives out there, man? Come on, anybody, give me the narrative. Al Haymon is not good for boxing, huh? Yes, he is good for boxing. He's put up one of the biggest events in boxing history. He is good for boxing. Lomachenko ain't hurt his shoulder. Teofimo Lopez whoop his ass. Manny Pacquiao ain't hurt his shoulder. Floyd Mayweather whoop his ass. If they say that Canelo Alvarez is cherry pick and they want to justify by saying Mayweather cherry pick, well, Mayweather cherry pick Canelo Alvarez. Canelo avoided boo-boo. This gay is Barach boo-boo avoiding 168. I don't know. You got to diss me, man. Just spell the shit right. Do it again, Victor Garcia. Write it again. Type it again. Golden Boy Promotion doesn't do good by black fighters narrative. Of course, and man, he just signed Kid Austin, our guy, Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. And right when he signed him, shit, man, he had his own main event on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Don't like black fighters. The black fighters left him. Let's not forget that. It was the black fighters that left Oscar De La Hoya. It was the other way around. Hello? It was Spence. Wilder left him. Hey, when did Deontay Wilder become a heavyweight champion of the world? Under Golden Boy Promotions. What has he done? What has he accomplished after? Nothing. So he did right by a black heavyweight champion. You know? Adrian Broner best years was what Golden Boy Promotions, 3-division world champion. That's was his best years. That's when Adrian Broner was the problem. Now look at him now. Now he's literally a problem. Oh shit, Punch. Let's see the fight. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see that fight. Let's go. Why people mad? Why people get mad? He said people think T.O. ducking Progress. Man, please, he about to fight Regis Progress, the guy that whoop. He about to fight Josh Taylor, the guy that whoop Regis Progress. Huh? That's a narrative right there. You see, we debunked that. It's a narrative right there. Regis Progress. Teofimo Lopez is ducking Barbosa. Who the fuck is Barbosa? Barbosa best guy in his resume was Pedraza. And he been a pro for 10 years. What the fuck Barbosa been doing for 10 years? Shit. That's the question. What the hell has Barbosa been doing for 10 years? That's the question. Trying to shame. Good looking now, bro. Good looking now, Pete. For the Eddie Hearn fuck up all the money last year. Yeah, he blew a lot of money last year. Hey, yo, P, he blew a lot of money. $6 billion. Well, no, the zone lost $6 billion. But Let's be real. A lot of people saying that the DAZN don't got no money. And hey, yo, they just cut a deal with the NFL. And when you cutting a deal with the NFL, that's the reason. See, I think this is the problem when people talking about the DAZN. When people talking about the DAZN, they look at the DAZN like if it's a boxing app. Nah, it has more sports. It has soccer, football. Now it has the NFL. That's the reason why the subscription is going up. People think that the subscription is going up. Oh, yo, they doing this shit bad for boxing. Yo, it's the boxing shit. No, the subscription is going up because of the NFL. The contract that they cut with the NFL. We're going to see NFL shit on the DAZN. See, and I know a lot of boxing fans because I know there were people that wouldn't even go live to watch the NFL. That's the reason why the subscription is going up. It's not because of boxing. It's because of the NFL. So I don't even understand why people say I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to renew my subscription. I'm not going to renew my subscription. The subscription is because of the NFL. I don't think people I think people are lost. I don't know. You let me know. You remember when the DAZN first came out, they was showing a lot of baseball. And for the people that like baseball, that's why I think people are like, you're not subscribing. Look, I got ESPN Plus. I watch a bunch of NBA games on ESPN Plus, especially when I'm in the bar. Hopefully the DAZN is getting inducted with Amazon. Included with Amazon. I said inducted. What the fuck? That must be the Jameson. I love T.O. He ain't afraid of no one, but sometimes that's his weakness. His weakness that he's not afraid. I don't know, man. I never heard that before. You got to elaborate that for me. Boxing needs a national league, UFBC, Ultimate Fighting Boxing Champions. Yeah, man. They need my tournament, yo. You see my tournament the other day? They need my tournament, man. They need my tournament. We did that tournament yesterday. What was it? Yesterday or the day before yesterday? Let me run it again by y'all. Whoever missed the tournament, this was the tournament. This is what we need in the sport of boxing. And we voted. If y'all missed the show, the live show the day before yesterday, this was the tournament that's supposed to take place. We called it the Elite 8 tournament, 168-pound division. And I'm gonna tell you how it ended up right quick. And we voted on each fight. I let everybody vote it. We're gonna extend this. We're gonna add David Morrell and probably Carlos Adamas. We're gonna extend it. Let me see how where'd it go? Hold on. Boom. The first fight, Canelo Alvarez won. The second fight, people voted for Haymon Munguia. The second fight, people voted for Haymon Munguia. So this is how it looked in the second fight. The third fight, people voted that David Benavidez won. People voted David Benavidez won. And then when it was Demetrius Andrade and Charlo, that was the toughest voting that we had the day before yesterday. People voted for Demetrius Andrade. So it looked like this, but forget about the Edgar Berlanga. It was actually Haymon Munguia in the second fight. And then the second round, what was the second round? Hold on. The second round. Where's the picture for the second round? Where's the picture for the second round? No, it looked like this. Matter of fact, boom. That's how it looked like. That's how it looked like. And then it was Canelo Alvarez versus Haymon Munguia. And people picked. Hold on. People picked Canelo Alvarez beating Haymon Munguia. And people picked David Benavidez beating Demetrius Andrade. So shit looked like this. And then people voted that Canelo Alvarez beats David Benavidez. So it looked like this. This is how it ended up. That's how the tournament ended up. The tournament ended up like this, where Canelo Alvarez beats David Benavidez. And then the winner The winner fights the winner of Bivol versus Beterbiev to become the first male two-division undisputed champion of the world. That was a fun live, man. I think that's one of my best lives that I actually had fun in a pretty long time. Let me know if y'all liked that live, because I want to extend that tournament. Teo's an amazing, honestly, all fights. I feel he beat Sander. Me too. He's a purist, entertainment, no holding, no running. Facts. Taylor faking his injury to duck Catterall. Maybe I believe in that narrative. He said, Boo Boo does nothing for Canelo resume. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. What do you mean he don't? He beats an undefeated and an X2 and a former two-division world champion. That's like Canelo. That's like when Floyd Mayweather have beaten 23 former champions. That is a legacy fight. What are you talking about, Sonia? Randy in the building. What's good, Randy in the building? That was great, right, Randy? That was great. Good live that was. Yeah, it was a good live, man. I want to extend that. Oh, do it 140. Ooh. Hey, yo, Danny, I might do that one. You know, the thing is, in 140, they all fight one another already. You know what I'm saying? I did the 168. Let me see. I'm going to do that. How about that, Danny? We do that next week. 140. 140. Who comes out on top? And then the 140 moves up to fight the winner of Bud versus Spence. And they become the two-division world champion. I mean, two-division undisputed world champion. Damn, that would be good, right? You have Gary Antoine Russell, Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, Sando Martin Barbosa, probably add in Ryan Garcia because he fought in 140. Probably we could add Javonte Tan Davis because he fought in 140. I don't think too highly on Montana Love. We could still add Sergey Lipinets. Who else? Puello, we could add Puello. I can't believe that Rolly Romero is getting a title shot. But that's boxing, man. That's boxing. Matter of fact, man, let me send the link if y'all want to chop it up, man. Let me send the link, bro. Let me send the link. Man. I want to chop it up, man. Let me know what y'all think about the narratives. Y'all gonna hop on, talk to me about the narratives. Let me know about the false narrative. Why you think people spinning narratives? Why people have to spin narratives when this is boxing? You know what I'm saying? Why people have to spin the narratives? Who they fighting? Who they debating? You know what I'm saying? Who they working for? Javonte Davis hasn't fought nobody, but he's beaten the most undefeated fighters in his division. Most undefeated fighter in his division. In 135, he fought Haney, then he fought Loma, then he fought Tio. Hasn't fought Ryan yet. About to fight Ryan. He didn't even fight Luke Campbell. He didn't fight no top 5 in the lightweight division. What it do, Swerve? What is good? What's good, Swerve? Tio gets KO by Tank, and I'll put money on that. Glass jaw, he has no legs. All right. We feel like that. We'll see. Oh, man. Who your boy, Mr. Moon, gotta slow down. Boy, gotta slow down. Hold on. Give me one shot. Hold on. Ronnie Perez, what's good, man? Ronnie Perez, what's good, man? You. I can't hear you, man. You got it on mute? Yo. Running Perez. A la una. A la dos. Y a la tres. Y fuera. Y fuera. Who next? Who's gonna hop on? Let's see. Punch on Jameson rap. Who gonna be hopping on? Man. Want to hear about the narratives. I want to hear the narratives. Talk to me about the narratives. Hey, yo, smash the like button as well, man. Smash the like button. Donate to the channel. Let's go, man. Don't be cheap. It's Friday. You got paid. Dímelo, el general. Yeah, there's a lot of narratives in this community. I don't think there should be any narratives. So we just debunking all the narratives, or the Canelo narrative, the Wilder narrative, the Spence narrative, the Bud narrative. Oh, Bud hasn't done nothing in sport of boxing. He got the weakest undisputed run and stuff like that. Man, when you probably levels above everybody, and you're like just in another class, every fight is gonna look like it's not a good fight. Every fight is not gonna look like it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones was going through that as well. Roy Jones went through that. Oh, he ain't fighting nobody. He beat Bernard Hopkins and James Toney, and he had the reputation that he ain't fighting nobody. Yo, something was wrong with my phone, bro. All right. I don't know, man. Hey, you gotta get a T-Mobile. Leave that Metro PCS alone. Come on. It's tax season. It's tax season. Come on, Ronnie Perez. Come on, it's tax season, man. Go ahead. You're on mute. Yo. Come on, Cafe Bustelo. Come on, man. Nah, we don't hear you, man. He said Freddie Leon. What's the number to call, man? We don't got no numbers. We cheap out here, man. We like Rocky. Yo, Adrian! We don't got no phone. You remember? You remember when Rocky told Adrian, don't worry, I don't got no phone. I just call you. Hey, yo, Adrian! Hey, man, we sending links out here, man. I'm going to send the link again. Man. Y'all ain't get the link. Send the link. Come on. You don't got no phone, man. He like Rocky Balboa Part 1. Canelo the boss. He took over the boxing business. Now everyone but her because he's staking his chips. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, man. We support Canelo Alvarez out here in Punch Drunk Boxing. I'm just saying that he just avoided one person. That's all I'm saying. He avoided the undisputed. He avoided a very important fight. That's it. But he's accomplished, and he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, first battle Hall of Famer. King Nello, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Kello, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez. We just keep it unbiasedly, logically, and objectively over here in Punch Drunk Boxing, man. Everybody get their just due. Everybody get their praise. Everybody get their criticism. Everybody gets held accountable, and that's what it is, man. That's it. You could still be creative by keeping it facts, by keeping shit facts and keeping shit real. You know? Rocky, especially the first in my top 5 movies of all time. I like the second one. I think the second one is my favorite one. The second one is my favorite one. And when I go running, I get the fucking the soundtrack of Rocky 4. Well, all of it. Punch Full does. He on Jameson, it's Coke. He's on Jameson, it's Coke. Perico! Oh, but serious, I can't only see you, but I can't hear you though. Man. Punch talking sense. Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. You already know, man. You already know. Let me see where we at. Here we see where we at. Hey, yo. Teofimo Lopez just shouted out Lomachenko. Man, Teofimo Lopez is a good guy. Teofimo Lopez. Look at Teofimo Lopez. Happy birthday to Vasily Lomachenko. I wish you a Hall of Fame performance in your next dance for a great career. Dig deep. Cool, man. I think Tio said that Haney will beat Lomachenko. I think maybe Lomachenko ain't look good in versus Jermaine Ortiz. I think he looked alright, you know what I'm saying? Not sure a spectacular Lomachenko that could do whatever he wanted to do in the ring. I think Jamie Ortiz, he should have stuck to the body. He abandoned the body, in my opinion. He could have won that fight. Andre ducked Jennebeck. Straight facts. Yeah, he ducked him. He ducked Jennebeck. Bubo Andre ducked Jennebeck. You know what I'm saying? He did. It's not like nobody gave a fuck and shit like that. Hadriel. Yo. You on mute? Yo,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Háblame. Talk to me, my friend.
No, I'm talking right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You hear me? You hear me? No, I don't hear you now.
Yeah. Well, I think my audio is echoing.
Where you at, man? You in the basement right now? You in the cave? You crossing the border?
Nah, I'm right here at home. Just nah, I'm not crossing the border.
He said I might have to reset my panel. Punch. So you think it's me? Is my problem and shit like that? Is my end? I don't know. Let me see. Cookside Bayless, bro.
Yeah, can you hear me? Or what?
I hear you now. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right,
Hey,
all
Punch.
right. Talk to me, my brother.
Hey, man, you're fucking dope as fuck, man.
Thank
yeah,
you,
I can hear you.
I appreciate that, my brother.
All right, so what's going on with this whole situation with boxing right now? We got Terrence Crawford. We have Earl Spence. People are saying it's Earl Spence. People are saying it's Terrence Crawford. People are saying it's Canelo. People are saying it's Andrade. We're just trying to see the best fights, like right at the end of the day.
I think that we're getting fights, and I think the fans just don't know how to be satisfied with the fights that we getting. Like, let me give you look at the fights that the boxing fans is complaining about 2 fights, maybe that's not happening, but look at the other fights. Did we get Chocolatito versus Estrada 3? You know, did we get Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano undisputed? Even the ladies, did we get Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor? Did we get Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall? Did we get Bam Rodriguez versus Rumvasai? He came up. Did we see Inoue become undisputed by fighting Paul Butler by beating Onito Donaire again? Did we get to see Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua once again in the rematch, right? Did we get to see Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez? There's some people that wanted to see Canelo Alvarez and the trilogy with Triple G because there was still people that felt like there was a controversial in both of the fights. So there's, and look at the 140-pound division. We got to see Undisputed in the lightweight division when Devin Haney went out there to beat George Kambosos. So there's some fight. Shakur Stevenson beat Oscar Valdez and Heron back to back. You know, so I don't know where the boxing fans just stay being so frustrated. You heard?
Yeah, well, I think they're all frustrated because of the fact that we have Errol Spence, we have other top fighters. They're not fighting. I mean, who is Errol Spence going to fight after? We don't want to see another fight after that. Like, I mean, just like you say with Andrade, who is Canelo going to fight? If it's not Andrade, who is it? Who is Errol Spence going to fight after that? You got to fight Crawford.
Yeah, I mean, look, I would like to see the Crawford fight, but I'm not mad if I'm going to see Errol Spence and Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad because at the end of the day, those are the most of this era. Those are the two most accomplished welterweights. So I'm still seeing, for me, they still the three-headed monsters still until really Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis really.
Yeah, Thurman and Errol still. That's a good fight. I want to watch that shit.
Everybody gonna watch it, and that's what I mean about people that people are frustrated, but everybody gonna watch that fight. Every hardcore boxing fan is gonna watch Keith Thurman versus Earl True Spin. But you're gonna hear like a bunch of people complain about the fight, but leading up to the fight, you're gonna see all the boxing content creators go live. They're gonna do a bunch of videos about it. And everybody gonna watch it. So why complain? You know what I'm saying? When we know that we're getting some good products, that's a good product. We're about to get David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant.
Yeah. So what's next after Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia? After that,
Tank Davis gonna be fighting with Big Bubba in jail in the bathroom and shit like that. That's his next attack. But nah, man. Whoever the winner is, man, I think it's gonna be a good fight. They probably one of them will go to 100. I think both of these guys will go to 140, or one of these guys go to 140 and insert themselves in another division. 140 is going to be.
So what's next for Devin Haney? You think he's gonna withstand like 140?
We'll see. Let's see how he grows. You know what I'm saying? If he grows, that's one thing. Like, we can't write the full story on these fighters, on these young fighters. Like, of course, we look at his power and we be like, yo, is he gonna move up to the 140? Is his power gonna do something? Let's see how he grows. And I think he has the potential to grow. Freddy, dímelo, mi hermano, ¿qué lo que?
What up, man?
Chilling, man. Out here, man, drinking.
Big fan of your channel, bro.
Thanks, bro. What you got? What you got for us? What's the narrative out there? What's the narrative that you hate out there?
The narrative that Tank and Ryan ducking each other. I think it's the promoters holding everything back.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. But looking at what happened yesterday, maybe they was holding it because Gervonta Tank Davis had a court date and they don't know what was going to happen. Don't you think it was that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, that's the law, you know. So, you know, it plays out differently. But you know what I can't stand is all these channels creating all these narratives either, you know.
Talk about it, my brother. Talk about it. What you feel?
I feel like that's why everybody's at each other's neck, and then it creates like a race war too.
I think it's the same narrative as every day. It's the same narrative.
You know what? The thing is that, especially
the A side, B side, that's what it is.
You go down rabbit holes on this shit, man. So you start following different channels. I mean, I follow all channels almost pretty much. I hear. I don't fall for everybody's narrative, but I do hear it out. And just looking at the comments is like, man, there's so many brainless motherfuckers on there, bro.
But that's why I don't at this point. It's not really blaming the content creator or the narrative pimp. I call him the narrative pimp. I call it. I blame it on the narrative hoes. Like these are narratives. You know that these are they some of these channels. Is a hustle. When they just spinning something and spinning something and spinning and like. At one point, you got to be a subscriber of me. Like, all right, man, like chill. Like, are you breaking boxing down, or you just debunking and trying to create a narrative and acting like we don't know shit about the sport of boxing? You know what I'm saying? I can't even watch a bunch of channels because everybody's spinning a narrative.
Yeah, I feel
just keep it real. Like, keep it real on all sides. Like, yo, like say the Canelo Alvarez. Like, I got a lot of videos praising Canelo Alvarez because the things that he has done up to date, you got to give it to Canelo Alvarez. You got to give him his props. He's been carrying the sport of boxing on his shoulder, but he's not doing everything perfect.
I think honestly, Punch, you it's legit what you say. So I think, look, we gotta see Canelo fight Andrade. Let's just see that shit. Let's watch it.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
Right. And put it this way. And let's say if you're a Canelo Alvarez fan, right? And you don't like Andre or you don't like Charlo or David Benavidez, that's what you want. You want your guy to fuck up the guy that you don't like. You don't want that. That's the shit that I don't understand now. Like, that's why I can't relate to the other Canelo Alvarez fans, because I know the YTBC narrative is that there's channels that shame Canelo Alvarez with Charlo, Andre, and Benavidez, so they hate them. The fanboys start hating them, and they don't want to get an opportunity, because giving them an opportunity then gives the channels what they really want, right? So that's when you're gonna hear the fanboys saying, "But John Ryder deserve it." But let's be honest, nobody cared about John Ryder. Nobody talked about John Ryder here. We never mix.
Honestly, I'm not trying to watch fucking Canelo fucking versus like fucking Gabe Rosado and shit like that. Fuck that shit.
I agree. I'm with you down, Punch. I'm a Canelo fan. But you know what? It is time, bro. I mean, I grew up in the 90s, born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. So I remember the Chavez fights, Pernell Whitaker. I remember all those great fights. And, bro, it wasn't even that hard to make those fights happen, I mean, given the fact that the promoters were more greedy at the time, but
he wanted to fight. He in the span of like in the span of a year. I remember Chavez fought.
Dude, he fought like eight times, bro.
Frankie Randall twice. Yeah. Taylor. It was a crazy year in a span of like 2 months, 3 months. I'm like, and then we got Oscar De La Hoya that fought everybody. So when I see Canelo Alvarez, you got the opportunity to fight at least the fighters that we asking for. Like, you got your voluntary, you fought Bivol. We never asked for Bivol, but you went up and weight, you try to do something great. Cool. You Canelo, you deserve that even after becoming undisputed, right?
Yeah, I don't judge him on that one. I was with him on that one too. Like, all right, Bivol, cool.
Yeah, and then you got I did videos about the Triple. I wasn't a fan of Triple G. I felt like that's it. That Canelo, I felt Canelo Alvarez beat Triple G. I wasn't those fans that said that, oh, he lost. I didn't think he needed anything to prove to this Triple G at this age, at this time, at 160, and Triple G getting the pass while Canelo Alvarez doing all the dirty work.
Yeah.
Like, you weren't even doing your shit in 160, but you were the really one that wanted the Willy Wonka ticket. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was putting it on Charlo and Dre. No, but it was Triple G, because you're the other guy that's going to go into the Hall of Fame. But what are you doing? You're not even doing what Canelo Alvarez is doing.
Yeah. Well, Canelo didn't want that fight, the Triple G3.
Well, I'm trying to watch that fight. I'm trying to watch fucking Andrade
it did
versus Canelo.
It did do like.
I think Andrade gets knocked the fuck out though. I think he gets knocked the fuck out. But that's what I'm saying.
No, but he
gets knocked out.
That's cool.
He's still a good fighter though, even if he gets knocked out.
But that's what we want to see. It's
But
like,
if Canelo gets knocked out, I don't think Canelo cannot get knocked out by
Canelo's
Andrade.
legit.
It's not gonna happen.
if I have my fighter that I like or my favorite fighters and shit like that,
He might lose by points.
I want them to fight the best. I want Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko in 135.
Yep.
I want Teofimo Lopez. That's why I'm so happy Teofimo Lopez. While people are saying, I don't think
That's a
Teofimo
good
Lopez,
one, bro.
I don't think Teofimo Lopez is ready. No. I like that fight. That's the best fight. I'm not protecting my one of my favorite fighters. Canelo Alvarez, I'm not protecting Canelo Alvarez. I know John Ryder is not the fighter.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. They gotta fight each other. All these guys gotta fight each other. It's bullshit now. It's fucking ridiculous.
And that's what it is. That the narrative got these people not keeping it real in boxing. You know what I'm saying? They're not keeping it real. If you're a Fury fan, you want to see Alexander Usyk. Or you
and shout out to Teo, because he's the one that fucking did it first. Like he wasn't afraid. He's still not afraid of anyone. He's still calling them all out.
Fact. Why we respect Bam Rodriguez? Because Bam Rodriguez fought Cuadras and fought from Riverside when he didn't even need to fight these guys at the age of 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? So you give them the respect. We want the fighter that we like, our favorite fighter, to fight the fight. If you're a Chocolatito, you want Estrada. If you're Estrada, you want Chocolatito. You're not saying, nah, I think I think Chocolatito already had his chance. He already has his opportunity. That's it, you know.
Yeah. You know what? A lot of people also, I can't stand the fact when, a boxer's got, they lose their O, they're trash. Like, that's it. They're done. They suck. Like, it wasn't like that back in the day, bro.
It's an American thing, because
it is
not an American thing in terms of just in all sports, but in boxing, because in the UFC, they love Nate Diaz. They love Jorge Masvidal. Them motherfuckers lost like fucking 30 times in between each other and shit like that. In the UK, they love Derek Chisora. It don't matter how many times he loses, but they respect the effort. That's one thing about also, let's say, the Latino.
Well, it's just with everything, bro. Like you fucking lose, you bounce back up. You know,
yeah,
you don't lay in the fucking ground.
Yeah, that's boxing.
You don't get better by fucking winning the whole time. You don't get richer by fucking being rich the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking. I mean,
it's just
what the fuck is that?
What is Pitbull Cruz highlight of his career? Losing to Gervonta Tank Davis.
If you're already rich.
It's losing to Gervonta Tank Davis, and his stock went up. You feel me? So a loss is not always about winning and losing, but it's also how you win and how you lose. And the way that Pitbull Cruz lost got a lot of.
It is about how you lose, Punch. You're right about that shit.
Yeah, because look at Jeff Horn. He beat Manny Pacquiao, but how he won, did he get the respect? Nah. So it don't even matter if you win. But if look, Josh Taylor won the Jack Catterall fight. Did he get respect?
Hey, Teofimo has given like some great fucking fights. The fucking last fights, you look at him, he gives it his all. You can tell that shit. I mean, you don't see about other fighters.
That Kambosos fight was a war, but I didn't like the way Teo was fighting, especially in the first round, how he came out. He came out he was doing too much, bro.
Yo, when I was out there, and I remember where I was seated at, everybody was hyped. The way that he came out, that man aggressive, like he was about to knock him. And I was saying no. I was like, no.
That's what
I was saying no. I was screaming throughout the first round. I was screaming throughout the first round. I'm saying, no, man, no. And then the dude next to me, he's like, yo, but that's your boy. I'm like, nah, that's not the way he fight, bro. No. Yeah. And then when he got put down, I turned around and I said, I told you, man. Y'all don't know, man. That's not the way he fight.
You know what's funny? That it was almost like if you kind of felt something coming, huh? Just watching, like, oh man, this is not looking good.
Yeah, I think it was more like a shock. And I know because I was with the camp. I know that he didn't fit. He wasn't fit to fight. I know he wasn't fit to fight because I told him, I said, why are you fighting? Why are you getting in the ring tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? But once you get inside that ring, there's no more excuses. That's it. Everything goes out the window. You can't have that excuse.
yeah, even if something was wrong, I mean, you just can't. People ain't gonna buy.
It is what it is. A lot of fighters are going inside the,
Yes,
with
sir.
something.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, once you go inside that ring, that's it. No more excuses. And that was what I preached to them personally. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it
I
is.
could see Cambosa saw that he had that edge on him from during the whole buildup too.
Oh yeah. It was a lot of envy, a lot of shit that went that people didn't see. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that it was going back and forth. It was a thing with his mom and his sister, and his
wife.
Cambosa's wife and shit like that people don't know in the hotel what happened that ignited the disrespect. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Were you at the Cepeda and Vargas fight?
At the end of the day, though, those are no excuses. I mean, I was watching the fight today. I was watching that shit, and like he still won, honestly. And he with Santander, what's his name? Yeah, he still beat him too. But people expect a lot out of Teo. They expect a lot out of him.
At this point,
he's not always trying to knock them out. I mean, yeah, he is actually, my bad. But he should box a little more.
And that's what it is. That's why I said that he was gonna outbox Lomachenko, and people thought I was crazy because I've seen him since the amateurs. He's a more of a boxer than this knockout artist. He was never this knocking everybody out and shit like that. That wasn't him. You know. So when he goes back, sometimes is the you what Teo is, he wants to entertain so bad, and sometimes when you're trying to do something so much, so hard, and you're not letting it come to you, pause. That shit sounded man gay, but then shit don't come through fruition the way that it should.
Yep.
Jersey Joe said Pac-Man got robbed. Pac-Man, with the Jeff Horn. Yo, I saw that fight again. I'm gonna say that ain't no robbery, bro. It may be a loss, but I think people throwing robbery.
Nah, that was boring with Santander. That shit was stupid as fuck.
No, that's the Teo.
Fuck that
I
shit.
was reading the Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. I think Jersey Joe mean Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think Jeff Horn maybe would have lost that fight, but a robbery? Like, I didn't think Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor was a robbery. I think that shit was a close fight.
Maybe a draw.
Yeah, it could have. For me, I had a 114-112 Catterall, but I gave 2 swing rounds to Catterall. So a swing round you could have given to Josh Taylor, then he would have won. I had no problems with Josh Taylor winning by 1 round. I had no problem with the draw, and I had no problem with Catterall winning by 1 round.
Probably because his face was all fucked up. That's why everybody was assuming he lost.
I think he took his foot off the gas the last 4 rounds. Catterall, he took his foot off the gas.
Face always looks trash, bro. After every fight.
What about this other narrative? What you feel about? Let me see. What's the other narrative that people talk about? In this community, because I know what it is, bro. I know what it is, and that's the unfortunate part, because I do see great channels feed into the narrative when they just good. Like, look, even fucking channels that don't fuck with me, I could see that. Oh shit, they could be creative. Oh shit, they said something real. That this is cool. If you're interviewing a fighter, I'm gonna watch a video because I'm a boxing content creator. I gotta know what's going on. You know?
Yeah.
So let's say people may criticize a guy like, oh, I don't like 78 Sports TV. Man, he interviewed Deontay Wilder. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about the dude. He bringing something to the table. He's feeding the boxing for with that video and that interview. He's feeding us, and he's clarifying something that a lot of people was talking about with Deontay Wilder not wanting to work with, not getting money from PBC and Al Haymon and stuff like that. So we needed that interview. So we got to thank 78 Sports TV for giving us that clarification from Deontay Wilder. So see, I'm not a hater like a lot of these people like that, and it don't matter if they don't even like if that say. If that dude don't respect me, but whatever, I'm still a boxing content creator. If you interview somebody, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm sure they do the same with your channel too. I mean,
Yeah, they don't. Yes, because we are boxing. This is boxing channel. Who's gonna be a boxing channel gonna be like, nah, I ain't gonna watch because it's Punch. Nah, fuck that. Nah, he got Regis Progress on. Nah, fuck. I ain't gonna hear no Regis Progress today because he will Punch.
kind of like CNN and Fox.
Yeah, they look at each
Hey,
other,
Punch,
right?
it's all about. I mean, we love our favorite fighters here, but you talk some real shit. I mean, it's like anything with life. I mean, you gotta have someone that fucking presses your buttons, tells you what the fuck you're doing. What are you thinking? You know what I mean? Like, so it's what that's how it is with anything.
Yeah, man, it is like that.
I mean, you always gotta have something. You gotta have your backup. You gotta have your team.
Yep. But it gotta get the people gotta identify what's real, man. They gotta identify what it is. Who wanna hear the same shit every day? Like who wanna? It's like let's say I like IBFP, right? I think he got a dope channel, but I know he does get carried away.
Yeah, that shit is boring as fuck. Canelo Alvarez versus Ryder. Okay, yeah, he's probably gonna beat him. He might lose though. You never know. But
then
you know, shit like that, like he'll weak ass fights.
But then he'll break down some facts though.
Yeah, but then he'll get carried away with the Canelo not shitting on everybody else just for the sake of Canelo Alvarez, right? Yeah. But then it's not about that. It's about what the haters are saying. So he's going with what the haters are saying too, and shitting on these other fighters because of what the haters are saying. At the end of the day,
it's about watching the great fights, dude. We got to see Andrade versus Canelo. Let's just watch that shit. What the fuck? What's everyone scared about? Exactly. I have nothing to lose. You know what I mean?
So so I just keep it real like that. Like yo, just like they could say to me, hey yo, Punch, I fucks with you. But my man, when you look, I get this all the time. I fuck with you, Punch. But when you be with that talking about the Demetrius Andre shit, I can't fucking I did say I'm a fucking unbiased, right? So I could talk about, I could see the good in Demetrius Andre. I could see the good in Canelo Alvarez. I could see and say, damn, Demetrius Andre resume is not up to par, not to his skills, and not where he's at in his career. I could see the names, ain't no names, but I also could say, shit, it could have been a name if Billy Joe Saunders didn't pop dirty. It could have been a name if Canelo Alvarez would have gave the opportunity so they could both fight for the undisputed 160. It could have been a name if Daniel Jacob didn't say, I don't want to fight Demetrius Andre because I'm his friend. It could have been a name if Triple G would have fought him, even when the zone bosses wanted Triple G to fight Demetrius Andre. So you got to see it from that point of view. Like, yeah, he don't got no names, but he could have had names. Don't give me the Jennebeck and the Parker. Nobody was talking about no Jennebeck. I can't even pronounce his last name. That was going to be just another mandatory. He would have beat Jennebeck. Well, what they would have said, a guy that has 12-0, ain't fight nobody. They would have critiqued him the same way. So what about the other champions? Did we see a unification? Did we see the undisputed? So yeah, the Demetrius Andre don't got the resume.
Yeah, I'm not even sure about those guys. Honestly, I don't even know the record.
Exactly, because they using them. See, these channels use those names to shame him because they feel like they shamed Demetrius they shame Canelo Alvarez with Demetrius Andre. So now they do the same shit. You duck Jennebeck, you duck Parker, you motherfucker. The only reason why you said that he ducked Jennebeck is because he went up to fight Parker. So when he went to fight Parker, people called them that he's ducking Jennebeck. But him fighting Parker was going to get him the quote-unquote in position for the Canelo fight. So y'all wasn't happy that he was going for Parker because y'all was talking shit that he was ducking Jennebeck. But then when he didn't get the Parker fight and Ryder get it, see, he could have fought Canelo if he would have fought Parker. Motherfucker, you ain't want to fight Parker in the first place. You were saying that he was ducking Jennebeck. You feel me? It's like it's crazy, bro.
That was a good move though by Boo Boo.
Yo, honestly, my point of view, I'm not impressed by Andrade, but we never know until he gets in the ring with Canelo. No, who's he gonna get in the ring with now? Though that's the thing. Like, who after after Canelo, who's he gonna? I mean, Charlo doesn't want to fight him.
He's kind of
who's he gonna fight?
He's trying to prove himself already. Like he went to PBC, so he's got Benavidez there. He's got Plant. I mean, I would even watch a Plant versus Boo Boo, win or lose versus Benavidez.
Yo, you got it. It's good to get it up. If you
that doesn't mean that he trash, that's even a good name on his resume if he pulls that one off.
Yeah, I'll watch that too. But I mean, they're not talking about Andrade though.
Well, because he just fought, but I mean, they're probably
he should fight them all though.
I want to see Andrade versus Charlo. That's the fight I want to see.
Yeah, that's the one I want to see too. Well, Charlo, we know he's going through his struggles right now, so I'm pretty sure that fight would have probably even been announced.
I want to see Andrade versus all of them, dude. With their fucking Andrade, Charlo, fucking Canelo, all of them. Let's just watch the fight. What the fuck? I have nothing to lose. Why are we being fanboys over here? Like, it's stupid as fuck.
That's the problem. Like let's say Earl Spence and Bud. The Earl Spence should be like, nah, Earl Spence, go fight Bud, man. Go to fucking be okay. Whatever you have to do, go get that fight. You the A side anyway. You gonna bring the cachet. So whatever network you go, you say you the boss. Go and chase fucking Bud Crawford like Canelo Alvarez did to Caleb Plant. He came to PBC. Caleb Plant ain't go to the zone. Canelo Alvarez said, I want to become undisputed. I'm going to PBC. And he went to the B side of home. He went to the B side network. So if Canelo Alvarez could do it, Earl Spence could have done the same thing. Yeah, Bud Crawford, he took himself out of the negotiation table. We hold Bud Crawford accountable, but also hold Earl Spence accountable for not chasing him, for not wanting it that bad. For instead of being faithful to you being faithful to Al Haymon more than your own legacy. That's the issue.
I don't even know what to think about that fight anymore, bro.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about that fight, but I'm just saying that people should pressure their favorite fighter to fight the best. It's not to be like, well, you see, like he was the Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. Nah.
Yo, Punch. Can you explain one thing though? Hey, Punch, I want to hear from you. This whole situation with Andrade and Devin Haney, isn't it the same kind of thing going on in a way? No one wants to fight Devin Haney.
I don't know about that. Lomachenko's about to fight him right now.
Even though he's like twice the size.
Yeah, I don't think I never look, and I always said about this. I never said that nobody wanted to fight Devin Haney. I think that Devin Haney.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter though. It's not about size. We're talking about fighting. Just fight the fucking.
Well, you mean that you want Andrade to fight Devin Haney, or you mean that they're comparable that nobody want to fight them? You mean that is the same thing that nobody want to fight them?
Oh no, I'm not. Andrade's not gonna fight Devin Haney, but I'm talking about is like. You know what I mean? Everyone's avoiding Andrade.
I don't think
everyone's avoiding Devin Haney.
See, I don't think that nobody people are avoiding Devin Haney. I think that Devin Haney isn't. He Cambosa didn't avoid him, and Lomachenko looked like he's not gonna avoid him. So I think that Devin Haney got the fights that he wanted. He petitioned for the fights that and Mauricio Sulaiman said that.
Yeah, but Lomachenko is different though. He's built different. I mean, who's in the 135? Like,
well, you got Tank, you got Ryan, you got Loma. Now you got Shakur, you had Linares, you had Campbell.
Okay, so why isn't Shakur and Devin Haney fighting? Okay, because they're best friends and shit, holding hands.
No, I think they're kind of
waiting Lomachenko
a future fight lately.
Lomachenko got to get through
the calling out Devin.
I think Devin want to fight. I think Shakur.
No, because they're friends. That's what it is. They're friends and they're doing business. That's what it is.
No, Shakur recently called them out.
Mm-hmm.
I would favor that one.
No, they need to fight. What the fuck? Like, it's bullshit. Like, fucking fight each other. It's like the same shit. You guys say, oh, Canelo doesn't want to fight Mexican fighters. Like, oh, I don't want to fight my homies. It's the same shit.
Yeah, Canelo is the same shit. But right now, Lomachenko and Devin Haney's in negotiation, so we got to and Shakur is gonna fight in April. So we see what both when
and he will fight Mexican fighters, dude. He's not stupid. Like if the money is there, he's gonna fight a Mexican fighter. It doesn't matter.
Also, he want payday too. You see, you want payday too. You know.
I think they're gonna fight each other eventually. Watch. This Ryan versus Tank's gonna motivate everyone to just fucking.
Yes, you want. We all want payday. Do you want payday? I want payday.
I think after Haney and Lomachenko go at it, I think we could see probably Haney and Tank or Haney and Shakur.
Yeah, man.
Because Haney's dad already came out saying they're gonna hog the belts at 135.
That's retarded, man.
I think they all gonna fight. To be honest,
they need to fight, dude. Just fight each other, dude. Fuck it. If it's your friend, dude, they need to fight each other.
They came up together. They're not they're not scared of each other. They sparred enough. They fought each other in the amateurs. Like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fought like 6-7 times in the amateurs. They ain't scared of each other. Devin Haney have sparred with Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney has sparred with Gervonta Tank Davis. Shakur has done the same. They all have worked with each other. So I don't think there is no fear to fight one another. Now it's all about timing. And the good thing is that they're young. You know, they're young. Except for Gervonta Tank Davis, he's like the senior. But I think they're all gonna fight each other. They'll be stupid not to, because I think that they looking at the money right now. See, Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, they fighting each other because they know that their biggest purse is to fight each other. How long is Josh Taylor gonna stay at 140?
But there's a lot of money with all of them fighting. Like, who doesn't want to watch that shit?
Exactly. So they got to do it now. See, when people talking about Showtime and these networks, or they losing money, it's the promoters. I think the network, the CEOs of the network got to be like, hey, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? I think the CET, this is what I noticed in the sport of boxing. I know this for sure. You see these guys, let's say on ESPN, the top dogs on ESPN and Disney and these networks, they don't know boxing like that. That's why they hire these promoters and they give the promoter the contract and they put up the fight. You know what I'm saying? But the head honchos, they don't know boxing like that. But if they learn boxing,
bro. Like I feel like they don't. Like, what the fuck? Like,
they don't.
No one's trying to watch fucking Gervonta versus fucking Disneyland and shit. You know what I mean?
They should do
bullshit like that.
They should do what they wanted to do with Canelo Alvarez when he was a golden boy. Like, they'll say no. The owners will say no to that fight. It has to be a fight that they're gonna make money off. You just ain't gonna be fighting anybody you want. See, the DAZN had the approval in that contract. That's what Canelo Alvarez was mad. In that contract, the DAZN.
I think that's enough, man. We've had a lot of bullshit fucking fights already.
Now let's say if Steven Espinoza, right, is let's say
God
PBC,
damn, dude, it's getting so fucking annoying already.
Let's say
I don't even think Gervonta Tank Davis fans are even Punsh right anymore. And if they are, that's stupid as fuck.
Let's say PBC be like, okay, we're gonna put Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia. It's Showtime's job to be like, nah, that ain't gonna rock. We're not putting up that fight. Can you put Gervonta Tank? Only fight that we want Gervonta Tank Davis to fight in Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. Those are the only fights right now that we're gonna approve to showcase in our platform. That will be dope.
Okay, Punch. The thing is, like, okay, so who do you want to say like Ryan Garcia against? Who do you want to see Tank Davis against?
Both of them. I want to see the full.
We don't want to see any bullshit fights anymore. Like, this is all stupid. And you're calling for, like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous, man.
Hey,
Dímelo, Frankie.
Yo, what's up, Punch?
What's good, man? What's good, man?
Nothing, man. See you working hard. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of Jameson and stuff like that. You know, that's my coffee.
For real, man. Fools be coming for you.
Yeah, man. Yo, what's your favorite narrative?
My favorite narrative, but that's how I actually found your channel and basically the ytbc was when you exposed the Haney lies. I was into the whole undisputed disputation.
The dispute.
Yeah, the undisputed dispute, and that's how I found out about narratives and hashtag warriors. What do they call themselves? LDBC or these hashtags? MOB? All these lames.
There's a lot of them, man. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
them.
And I said, "What the fuck?" Because I used to get my information from Ring Magazine, and I don't. Do you remember some of these websites? Ring Talk, Boxing Talk, Greg Leon.
Nah, I know Ring is Michael Montero, he's a writer to it. Dougie Fisher, he's a writer to it. I think he's the editor in chief of Ring magazine.
Yeah, I used to get my boxing information from some of those places. Now with none of the mainstream media doesn't cover boxing anymore. So basically, YouTube is the only place to find your information. But I don't really get information. I get narratives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You get male gossip and you get the narrative. But the thing, the thing is for me is cool with the narrative, right? Cool with it because some narrative is true. It's just like earlier, like somebody be like, "Oh, they saying that Pitbull Cruz dug the Shakur Stevenson." That's a real narrative. No, they did avoid him. I did the interview with Sean Gibbons. They did avoid. They don't want the fight with him, and they got orders. So yeah, he avoided him. So that could be a real narrative. But I think that people are just forgetting about boxing in the community. It's all about narrative. Oh, he said this. I'm gonna make a video off this because he said that. And then I know because people even send me DMs like, "Yo, Punch, did you hear what Dante Boxing Nation said? Yo, you gotta say something about it."
Yeah, I was on a lesser platform listening to them. They were just going after you. They were just throwing you under the bus. They kept saying punch this and punch that, and they were really upset with you. I'm not gonna say their name, give them clout. They're kind of lesser known, but yeah, man, they really gunned for Punch Drunk Boxing.
I don't know, man. They my little bitches, you know. That's all I can say, man. They my little bitches, man.
I said I don't know.
Yeah, you can say the name. It is Punch Drunk Boxing.
Black and Brown. They were just
he my
Major
little bitch.
Key. I think he has a beef with you. He don't like you.
Oh man, no, they love me.
Those vatos.
Nah, they love me. That's what it is. You know what it is? They love me. They just hurt. They just hurt because I found out they some fake ass motherfuckers. They just hurt. That's what it is. But
Well,
they
it
love
seems
me.
like all y'all go at each other. I mean, and like I said, I don't even really try to follow it. I just seen it searching. Like I said, I want information. I want to know who had the truth about the Loma Haney situation. So I went through all these people.
Yo. Who gives a fuck about that shit? You know, we're gonna fucking shoot me up right now.
Lisa Snow in the building. What's good, Lisa?
Yo, well, where are you supposed to get your information? How are you supposed to know what the truth is? Isn't that what the end days are? Is that it'll be just all lies? You won't know what the truth is.
We just get
like these dudes are grown, way older than me. These dudes those dudes on my bitches. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have no channel. He's my bitch.
I don't know.
He always gonna be my bitch.
They seem kind of small fry-ish. They're kind of some small fries, bro.
And he know that. He always gonna be my bitch.
You know, I don't know. You get the reason I follow you is because I see.
What the fuck is this guy talking about, dude? This fucking guy. Who the fuck is he?
Is he addressing me? No, anyway. Yeah, man, I see you work really hard. I mean, it'd be a lot. It takes a lot to keep up with this content every day.
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro. I'm talking about this guy.
I see you on Twitter too, man. That's probably what's worse. I think Twitter is a lot worse than YouTube.
Now, you know what's worse, to be honest? The behind the scenes, the shit that people don't see.
Don't you guys see each other at the fights?
No. I'm talking about the behind the scene, the business of boxing. The shit that I know of fighters and management.
I have family in boxing, bro.
What is that like? What is your whole argument about? What is he debating, or what the fuck?
Is he addressing me?
I think you're on a delay. That's what it is.
Hey, I'm on a delay. He's on a delay.
No. He's on the delay.
Oh, he's arguing with himself.
I kind of know what you mean, but about the behind the scenes. I sponsored, Eric De Leon is out of Detroit.
Nah.
He was with the Top Rank. He fought Andy Vances. I don't know if you know who he is. He's from Sacramento. So yeah, I remember I went to the weigh-in, bro. I couldn't believe that it was a 130-pound.
No,
fight.
I don't know who he is because he's not famous. I mean, we don't know who he is.
Yeah, he wants smoke with somebody.
He's taking a piss or something. Right?
He wants smoke with somebody.
I think he just sacó la bolsita.
He want to start saying so. David, what's good, bro? What's good?
Yo, bro. What's up? Nobody. So what's up? Teo's not a duck no more. Everybody was talking about Teo's ducking this one. He's ducking that one. He's ducking Regis. Even the boxing voice was humble. Teofimo's fighting the man that beat Regis Progress. What's going on, man? He's not a duck no more, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people ain't making like the videos. Yeah. They ain't keeping the same energy. They ain't be like, hey, yo, damn, yo, Teo's really stepping up. Yo, he's really about that competition. They didn't even say that.
Instead they're saying it's not. Instead they're shaming. A lot of people they're shaming Josh Taylor. They're saying, oh, he should fight Catterall. Who cares about Catterall versus Josh Taylor, man? Get out of here. We don't need that fight, bro.
All right, calm down. So who is Regis gonna fight next?
Let him fight Sandor.
Who's he gonna fight next, though?
Let him fight Sandor because Sandor
I like Teo though. He's one of my favorite fighters.
Let Regis fight Sandor Martin, being that everybody says Sandor Martin beat Teofimo, right? Fight Sandor Martin then. What happened to that one? What happened to that narrative? Sandor beat Teofimo.
But you know what? The people don't.
Yeah, he did beat him. Yeah. Okay, he beat him.
People not even looking forward to see Sandor Martin because that's what I mean. They just use it as a narrative. Ain't nobody looking for. You haven't heard since then. I haven't even seen a matchup of Sandor Martin versus Catterall, Sandor Martin versus Gary Antoine Russell, Sandor Martin getting a title shot for a vacant title. Nothing.
Yeah, you're right about that, Punch.
In all due respect,
he beat Sandor. Like, what the fuck is everyone talking about?
So, in all due respect, Jack Catterall's a decent fighter, right? I don't care about his rematch. You know why? Danny Garcia didn't give Mauricio Herrera a rematch, so he don't own shit. He's a mandatory contender that put up a good fight, just like Mauricio Herrera. Move on.
Just like Pitbull cruising Javante Tan Davis. Pitbull ain't getting a rematch right now. He put up a good fight.
Yo, but let me ask you, where does the Teo hate?
Don't make money off that fight if they fight again, though.
I can't understand why.
In this community,
but I understand. I understand what Homeboy's saying about the Jackal. Catterall. Nobody even knew who the fuck he is. So
depending what corner what side of the coin you on when it comes to the narrative. They hate Teofimo Lopez when he called Deontay Wilder a bitch.
Oh, yep, you took the words.
Oh, is that what happened?
The LDBC guys were all riding Teofimo when he fought Lomachenko. They were backing him up. They were. But then when Teofimo went and turned on their king and said what he said, that's when they all started.
Oh, that's right, because he was making excuses. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know? Yeah. But let me tell you, Teofimo versus Josh Taylor makes more sense for both of them because both of those guys are coming off of performances that were not impressive. Josh Taylor's coming off of a layoff. So this is a good fight for both guys.
Yo, the thing about Teofimo though, he's never been afraid of anybody. Like honestly, like just look at this guy, dude. He's not afraid of anyone. He might lose.
Yo, who got a TV in the background?
Whoever
got a TV in the background, turn it off. Turn it off.
That's me. My bad. Let me turn it off. I'm surprised you were able to hear it.
Those are all names for each other's resume too. Whoever wins, Josh.
Man, that's the. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna tell you how risky is that fight with Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez lose that fight, he don't just lose that fight. He could lose his contract. You got to remember, he could lose that because because in contracts and promotional contracts, they're a promoter could leave you if you lose a fight. They have the luxury to terminate your contract when you lose. That's when you saw Elvis Rodriguez. He lost to Sims Jr. Boom, he lost. That's it. He lost his contract. You know what I'm saying? They had to reconstruct this contract, like Teofimo Lopez, because he lost to Cambosos.
That's right. They gave him a 3-fight contract, a 3-fight deal. This is the 3rd fight in the contract. So Bob is like, if he loses, they'll hold it.
Yeah.
If he wins, let's negotiate. Because remember, they did say Senior said he was gonna get 2 pay-per-view fights and an ESPN fight. That didn't happen, but this one's gonna be pay-per-view in the UK.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
I
this
see
is
you.
the so this is a very important fight. This is a very important. It's a risky fight. It's a risky fight.
Yeah, it's better than Tank and Ryan.
It's better than a lot of fight. For look, for Josh Taylor, maybe not, but for Tio compared to his contemporary,
the winner automatically top 5 pound for pound. It has to be.
No. I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. I love Tio. That's my favorite fighter. One of my criterias with pound for pound. My criteria.
Yo, can you guys let fucking Punch talk? I mean, it's a show.
No, go ahead.
Let him talk. Give him his opinion, please. I'm trying to hear you guys.
Punch didn't say nothing. The dude, somebody said top 5 pound for pound. That wasn't Punch. What I was saying was, for pound, one of the criteria is you got to have consistency. Teofimo has resume. Yes, he'll have accolades if he wins. That's two division champion. But he hasn't shown the consistency yet. He beat Loma.
Yeah, but it only depends on that depends on who is on your
you
pound
guys need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, man.
Honestly.
You need to put Tourette syndrome out of here, bro.
Yeah, he's a hater. Anyway, that depends. So you're gonna have Shakur fighting some Yoshino still on there, and you're not gonna put the winner of Taylor, Tio above them. Like
if Taylor wins, I put Taylor in the top 10 because Taylor has been beaten.
He's already top, isn't he? He's still top 10.
Most people took him off.
For me, he never came off. He never came off of my pound.
So the winner is top 5. They're putting it all on the line. They're former undisputed. What other fight is going to garner that type of accolade? Because you can't tell me you're keeping Bud there fighting Rocha. Sometimes you have to drop people and elevate people based on their performance and what they did.
I've dropped Bud like.
Thank you. Yeah, that's keeping it 1,000, keeping it $1.
Yeah,
I still got Bud at #1.
Yo, guys, shut the fuck up, dude. Calm the fuck down. You guys sound like fanboys.
Who you talking to?
Bro, it's
relax, Hadria, man. I don't know. Everybody's speaking good, bro. Everybody talking real good.
Don't talk to me like that, bro. I don't even know you, man.
You're the only one being toxic up in here, bro. Come on.
But I'm just talking about the level of fight that it is, and that people are not giving it its credit. Amongst what other fights are that level of competition where it's all on the line?
We're talking about boxing though. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? Calm down, dude. Relax.
Dude, get the dick out of your hand. You're obviously on the toilet beating it to your favorite fighter. Come on. Anyway, yeah, man, it's it'll have to, I think it'll be fight of the year, a potential.
Yeah, I got my dick in my hand. Whatever. Okay, what are you gonna do about it? Are you disturbed about it?
That's for you to determine.
No,
do you feel disturbed about me having my dick in my hand?
He didn't deny it. Hey, it's all good, brother. Bust it and go.
Yo, what? So
man, shut the fuck up, dude. Who cares? I don't care about your fucking shit, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, drugs
God
are
damn.
bad, man. Don't do drugs, kids.
That's it,
hey, bro, you got to put an age limit on this shit.
Man, he got to be drunk or something, bro.
You got to put a limit, bro.
But the only person above Tilo Taylor is Inoue Fulton. That's about the only other matchup that is equal right now. Because the winner of Inoue Fulton becomes top 3, in my opinion.
Well, Inoue already for me. Inoue to me already is top 3. I got in my list. I got Inoue at #3. If he beats Stephen Fulton, I put him at #2.
Right, but I'm talking about the ramifications of Tio Taylor, because to me, the winner of Tio Taylor will automatically be the front runner for Haney coming up, or the result of Tank and Ryan, because Ryan's already at 140. So my imagining, my bigger picture is that the super fight it could bring boxing back is Tio and Ryan.
Yeah.
If it unfolds right, because Oscar was already at that Tio fight. Now maybe Punch has more info on what happened with that. I don't know.
Yo, for me to put Tio back in the pound for pound, he would have to beat Taylor and Regis back to back. If he does that, that's showing me one thing, because Tio's shown that he could beat somebody. He hasn't proven that he could.
He's an ATG. If he beats Taylor and Regis, he's an all-time great. Or
if he does that, he shows, because if he beats Taylor, and I'm not rooting against him. Teal, me and Punch probably the only fans he probably got. If Teal beats Taylor and then turns around and loses to Joe Blow because he was sick, or loses to Jose Ramirez, that's what I'm saying. If he beats Taylor and then turns around and beats Regis Prograis, then I'll put him in the pound for pound list. I'm not putting him there for one win because I'm not sure what he's going to do afterwards until he shows that consistency. That's why I still got.
Well, we put Bivol on the list right after Canelo.
Yeah, but Bivol's been consistent though. He's been beating people. He hasn't fell off the wagon. Bivol had a good resume.
Undisputed is consistent. You had,
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care. The belts are overrated, bro. Because if you fight Adrian Broner is a 4-division world champion, and nobody talks about him being a 4-division world champion. For me, resume means more than belts.
I agree and disagree. I think the belts is watered down, but depending who holds them. I don't think the belts is watered down when it comes to Bud and Spence. I don't think the belts are watered down when it's Alexander Usyk and Fury, or in the lightweight division. Let's say Devin Haney's fighting Shakur Stevenson, and and he had a belt. I don't think I think it's watered down in certain divisions and shit. Like, let's say for me, like, I don't think anybody really respected when Murata had the belt. I don't think that people respect Janibek while he had the way he got his belt. I don't think people respect the featherweights right now for whatever reason.
Yeah. No, I look at risk. This is how I'm calculating risk, right? All insurance, everything is based on the calculation of risk. So that factors in the most. Like, these guys are risking it all. They're putting on the line. It's just like if Bivol and Better Biev don't fight, I'd have to drop them. Now, I don't care about the elements of the promotion or who didn't do what. They're going to have to drop because I can't determine who the best is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like I said, with the resume, that's why I got, this might turn y'all off, but I'm just keeping it real. That's why I got Gervonta Davis ranked higher than both Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, and those guys have more accolades. And that's because based on the level of dominance, Gervonta Davis is jumping around 3 weight classes and knocking guys' heads off. And he doesn't have that signature huge win like a Lomachenko or like Shakur got or Oscar Valdez. But Tank has a deeper resume. His resume is not bad. Like, he got a better amount of better
fighters. It got a bunch of asterisks. You have to put an asterisk by Garcia. It's a 130 pounder coming up. You have to put an asterisk on Barrios. He was weight drained and he was moving up. He had a regular belt, so you have to put asterisks on these.
I'm giving him credit with Barrios, bro. I'm giving Tank credit with that. I'm not gonna.
Leo Santa Cruz is an asterisk. That's when you determine someone's level of boxing knowledge. Now, I don't know it all, but I try to do research and get my facts straight so that I don't just say Leo Santa Cruz was an awesome win.
Wasn't. He had no chance going in. He had no chance. He had no chance. Anybody, I'm gonna be real with you. I was more excited for the Barrios fight and Rolly and Gamboa than Leo Santa Cruz, because going into that fight, Leo Santa Cruz is more decorated than those guys. But Leo Santa Cruz wasn't even the best guy in his division. He had absolutely no advantage going into the Tank fight. He didn't have a speed advantage. He didn't have power.
Now, I think your argument makes sense if Tank had became a champion at this division. This is where he's campaigned at for the most of his career, right?
Right now, no. Most of his career was 130. Now he's been fighting.
Okay, and his best win was a Pedraza at the 130. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, but see, and so I guess that's probably his best win because that was their both natural weights and they were accomplished.
Believe it or not, based off the toughness of the guys he fought, even though Pitbull Cruz doesn't have a belt, Pitbull Cruz is a better win than a lot of other guys' wins, even though he's not a champion, because Pitbull Cruz beats a lot of these guys. You put Pitbull with Oscar Valdez, let's say at a catchweight, I'm picking Pitbull. You put Pitbull with Cambosos, that's like a 50-50 fight right there.
Well, when you're talking boxing, this is when the narratives come into play, because nobody will ever consider Tank pound for pound because of the narratives. He didn't fight Lomachenko. He doesn't have a belt and this and that.
Not to mention, he fought Barrios at 140, right?
Yeah.
Why with Garcia, he wants to put a catchweight like at 136, I think it is. What do you guys think?
That's BS. They should either fight at 135 or 140, because Tank should fight, if he wants to use that. You should want to have the most legitimate win imaginable, right? Because when you don't, we're gonna give you the asterisk. Like when Mayweather fought Canelo, 152. When Oscar fought Manny Pacquiao, was at like 144. Why are you trying to kill these guys? Like, well, that's
And
what
when
we're
Manny
arguing.
Pacquiao beat Cotto, he did the same thing to Miguel Cotto too.
Yeah, 145 or something like that. Like, it's obvious what you're doing. Like,
Yeah,
then.
but
And
there's
I forgot that Andre Ward did that to Chad Dawson, gave him some kind of
But
ridiculous
that
catchweight.
wasn't Ward, dude. Chad Dawson did it to himself. Chad Dawson said, "I'll fight you at 168 pounds," and Andre Ward beat him. That wasn't Andre Ward making that request. Chad Dawson decided to go to
Well,
168.
but either way, because that's a narrative. That's a great. Andre Ward was talking shit a couple of weeks ago about Canelo, about don't fight him at 168, even if Bebo wants to. Like Bebo said, he wants to because he wants the belt, and Andre Ward was like, no, he shouldn't do that. Andre Ward did it to Chad Dawson, and what Ward was saying is, well, Canelo has a choice; he can do whatever he wants.
And you're trying. No criticism either.
Who, Ward didn't get any criticism?
No, he didn't, man. Like, once again, you know the favorite.
Well, we're talking about an era before social media. I'm sure if social media was around, we'd have been able to have this discussion. Yeah.
It wasn't as big. Yeah, you're right.
So you just had Ring Magazine, and they don't talk about. I don't remember them talking about these type of things. Sometimes Max Kellerman would kind of give you some of the bullshit, about some of the fighters doing bullshit. But I don't remember, for the most part, them talking about the narratives.
I'm going to tell you right now, if Canelo Alvarez beats John Ryder and beats Bivol, I might have to put him back at least number 2. Because right now, everybody talks about Charlo is his nemesis, Benavidez is his nemesis. Canelo losing to Bivol, he just created a whole new nemesis. A nemesis that people say he can't even beat. People always try to criticize Canelo. Canelo's trying to fight Bivol. Bivol is a tougher fight than everybody else that they're calling for him to fight until Benavidez really proves himself. If I'm Canelo, Canelo should fight. Stay away from Bivol. He needs to take care of John Ryder, take care of somebody else, and take care of Edgar Berlanga, and let Benavidez Plant fight and let Charlo and Andre fight. Let them have their.
Let me ask because I think this is an anti-Canelo panel. So what does he have to do to do it for you? Like, if you can just get any race, like you get a mulligan, right? Let's give him a mulligan. What does he have to do to earn that from you? Earn your respect.
Canelo got my respect. I never said nothing bad about Canelo.
Well, I mean, so many people want to pick apart his.
He says an anti-Canelo. I like Canelo. What you talking about, man, Frank? Canelo.
No. Well, it's like there's no you can't be in the middle with them, right? It's either you love them or you hate them. I don't see any middle ground.
I think in this community, in this community it's hard. That's why even being objective is like, oh shit, what you talking about, Punch? I thought you was this. I thought. Nah, man, you could be objective with Canelo Alvarez.
Some fans are very emotional.
Yeah, it's like Canelo Alvarez done so much. You know what I'm saying? He's done so much. But there's certain things like right now, right? We're gonna be talking about his move right now. All right, John Ryder. I think there's better fighters available.
But don't you think he gets the most unfair criticism? Hasn't he gave everybody that wanted a shot?
No. I don't think he's given the people that.
Well, I'm talking about the Lauras, the Austin Trouts, the Danny Jacobs. He's given a lot of people the bag.
He's given them, but I think that there's certain fighters that people felt that, all right, this is your era and this is the competition. You know what I'm saying? Like Cotto,
Oscar never gave Winky the bag. That was kind of one of the guys who kind of always was hovering.
Nobody was really calling for that fight though, like that.
People were signing for Winky. They were really getting behind Winky. He put together a run to he wanted that Oscar fight.
But he went to middleweight and fought Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, exactly. He fought Felix Stern.
He was never a middleweight though. Everybody knew Oscar wasn't a middleweight.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's almost, look, it's almost like Canelo Alvarez. You see how people wasn't mad that a lot of people wasn't mad. They give him a pass for not fighting Demetrius Andrade because he went up to 175 and beat Kovalev. to become 3 division. So when you go and moving up in boxing, that's like daring to be great. You beating the number one guy.
Yeah, I don't think you can be great in boxing if you don't move up.
That's not true. Marvin Hagler never moved up.
Yeah. Marvin Hagler never moved up. Yeah.
You can still be great. You just got to stay in your division and clean house. That's all. If you stay in your division,
yeah, but that'll be the ultimate knock on you.
Yeah,
like,
but
with
if I could nitpick though, Hagler, when people like, cause I don't nitpick them. It's just that people like to always be like, these fighters from back in the days is way better than these guys. Hagler, if you look at it casually, he beat guys that moved up. He didn't beat pure middleweights. Hearn was not a pure middleweight. Hagler was. Hearn wasn't pure. Leonard wasn't pure middleweight. Durant wasn't pure middleweight. Frey Benitez, all these guys wasn't pure
he
middleweight.
never fought Benitez. Punch. I'm gonna
I'm saying, but these names. But what are the names? What are the names that always? I'm talking about when it's spot on. When people thinking about
those are the big stars. Those are the stars that moved up. But he beat some good guys at middleweight. He beat John the Beast Mugabe. He beat Caveman Lee. He beat Vito Antuofermo. He beat the guy Alan Minter. Those just weren't big names. It's like, I'm gonna give you an example. What he did is what the little Charlo should do. Because little Charlo, years from now, you're not gonna know shit about his resume. He beat some good 154 pounders, but they're not really stars. But if little Charlo stays at 154 and lets the Bud Crawford, Errol Spence, and Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman, and let those guys move up and fight them, those are going to be his big names, and those are all guys that moved up in weight. That's why I think little Charlo, and it's disrespectful to say that, Jamel Charlo, and I'm not going to call him little, the 154 Charlo, to me, should screw going to 160. He needs to stay at 154 now that the welterweights with the big names are moving up. He needs to stay there and feast on them the way Terry Norris did. Terry Norris was a junior middleweight in the 90s. He took out Sugar Ray when he moved up. He took out Meldrick Taylor. He took out Simon Brown. He was feasting on welterweights that were moving up. You know what I'm saying? Because those were the bigger names. But Marvin Hagler, he beat credible guys in his division just like Charlo did. But those weren't the big names until the Ray Leonard, the Tommy Hearns, and the Roberto Duran moved up, because those guys already established their legacies in the smaller weight classes. That's what I think Charlo should do. Stay at 154 and fight Spence-Crawford, Danny, and those guys, and get those names under his belt. Because nobody's going to know Brian Castanos 10 years from now. Nobody's going to know Tony Harrison. Nobody's going to know them guys, because they're not big names. Not that they're not good fighters, but they're not stars.
Oh, by the way, everybody subscribe to Low Nose Boxing, man. Low Nose Boxing. You should put, instead of your name, David Maldonado, you should put Low Nose Boxing just in case.
I gotta fix that. Yeah, because I got it on my YouTube, but it doesn't come up like that on StreamYard. I gotta fix that.
Definitely raise Charlo's stock though, if he waits for Crawford and all those guys at welterweight. But I think it'd be hard to make that fight with Errol Spence, no, because they share the same trainer.
And Lisa said Charlo versus Charlo would be mega. Hey, shit! I fought my brother before. I fought my brother coming up. That's right. That's your number. That's who you learn how to fight with. Your brothers and shit like that. Now we can't fight for money. I think me and my brother will be like, yo, let's
they're
fight
just
for
friends,
money.
aren't they?
Huh?
They just friends, aren't they?
Yeah,
friends.
No, he's talking about Charlo and Spencer. They're just friends. They're not brothers.
Man, ain't nobody my friend. If I was Spence or Charlo, man, please. Hey, I have Joanne Guzman train me, and Derek James. You could stay with Earl Spence. If I was Jamel Charlo, I'll say that shit. I need to get the bag.
But
you go to the boxing gyms to train. I be seeing you hitting the bag, bro.
No, the boxing gym. There's 2 boxing gyms that close around me. I'm tight about that. So
the only gym,
Punch, your stance too wide, man. You be trying to swing.
Man, first I want to lose. I had to lose weight. I gained weight again. I gained a couple, like 20 pounds and shit like that again. But I lost weight.
You just throwing power shots, homie. You don't put together no combos.
Nah, Punch got fast hands. I've seen the combination. Try to do a little Gary Russell thing.
Man, you know what? You remember when I don't know if you tuned into that live. You remember when I was doing the live and I was just punching the heavy bag and I'm like, yo, let me know what y'all want me to work on right now. Let me know what type of combinations y'all want to see. I'm not saying, stances too. I'm cool like that.
Are you Southpaw or Orthodox?
I'm both.
Oh, ambidextrous.
I was like that in every sport. Like in baseball was a switch hitter.
Who was wasn't Rocky Marciano or Jack Dempsey one of those guys? When they throw so wild, they always change stances.
Yeah,
That's you call shifting,
let's
bro.
let's say let's say like in basketball, right? I'm a righty, but naturally in baseball I'm a lefty.
Oh, okay.
When I shoot pool, I'm a lefty. When I wipe my ass, you know what I'm saying, my right hand is better. When I throw a baseball, my right hand. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah, no, you know, Oscar De La Hoya and Miguel Cotto were both lefties.
Mike Tyson
it's
too.
something they do.
Andre Ward too.
So Mike Tyson,
yeah. Because they want to put the jab. Yeah, is where it actually I've tried it. It's more balanced because I'm a lefty, and you tend to sit down on your left hand too much.
See, my son, my 5-year-old, he's like that. Like if I take him to next to the water, he likes to throw rocks. He'll throw with his left hand, but he writes with his right hand. But he does a lot of stuff with his left hand. He got that. He's like me in that. Like I'm writing in certain things, but lefty in other things. It's weird though.
In boxing, the coaches don't want you to do that though. They'll try to break that from you in most gyms that I've been to.
I think a trainer wanted me more
orthodox than Southpaw. Maybe if another trainer would have seen me, he'd probably be like, nah, you be more awkward being Southpaw.
Yeah, I mean the most avoided boxer has always been traditionally a Southpaw. And a slick Southpaw at that has always been traditionally the most avoided fighter.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? What's your name, sir? Your name. When I was just talking.
Frank? Me?
Yeah. Because you was talking about Southpaws. I'm gonna tell you, Hector Camacho, right, in his prime, I never seen a Southpaw use his right hook the way Hector Camacho did. If you watch his fights, Camacho used to double and triple with that right hook, the way Roy Jones does with the left hook. You don't see that many Southpaws do that. They jab and they throw that straight right hand. You don't really see them use the right hook like that. Like they use it as a little check hook, like Shakur does it. But Camacho used to double and triple with that. Sometimes 4 right hooks in a row, man. Like,
I just think he was extremely fast. That was my family's favorite fighter, Macho time, growing up.
Camacho's the most athletic Spanish fighter, man. In his prime years for me.
He was Loma before Loma. He was gifted.
He whipped Lomachenko's ass because Lomachenko wouldn't be able to take those angles from Camacho. As soon as he tried to turn, Camacho's going to turn with him and light him up with a 4-punch combo. Camacho from 130 to 135 was at his best. At 140, he was more like a Adrian Broner type of guy where he can beat the guys he's supposed to beat. But when he fought the elites,
who wins?
Yeah,
Camacho or the Tio that beat Lomachenko?
Camacho.
The
reason why I say this Punch is because it could go both ways. I'm gonna tell you why. Based on what Tio went through with Sandor Martin, if he couldn't trap him like that, he had trouble with his footwork, cutting the ring off. Camacho would dance circles around Teofimo. But on the flip side, Camacho, if he takes that kind of power, Camacho could get super defensive where he's just gonna run. It's gonna be an ugly fight, and he could lose the fight just by running. So that's another way I could see the fight going. If Tio hurts him, but then again, Camacho was durable, man. Trinidad couldn't knock him out. Tio ain't knocking him out. Them guys ain't knocking Camacho out.
Chavez couldn't even knock him out, bro.
No.
I don't know. For me, I always felt that Trinidad was one-dimensional, though. He was great.
No, that was the knock on him.
He moved up.
Everybody knew that.
When he moved up, bro. That's when he moved up. At 147, watch. He fought Obakar, right? Obakar was a welterweight. This is when Punch you was talking about. Belts mean something depending on who has it. Yes. In the 90s, when the champions there was Trinidad, Iquarte, and Oscar De La Hoya, those guys were holding that division on smash. Obakar could have been a world champion in any different era besides that era and besides the Sugar Ray Leonard era. And when Trinidad fought him, Trinidad actually beat him with boxing skills. Trinidad had very underrated boxing skills, but when he moved up in weight, he fell in love with his power. But at 147, he had pretty decent boxing skills. He used to measure his range good. He had underrated head movement. Trinidad wasn't that bad.
I see. When I be watching boxing, I think most of us fell in love with the with the past fighters, but you match them up, you be like, yo, these fighters today would do their thing with them. Like
who? Who you think would be who? Punch?
To be honest, I think they all like. I think Thurman would be Hawk.
Yeah, but Punch also, but they had a lot more fights.
Prime Thurman would be Hawk.
Didn't they have a lot more fights? Like Chico Corrales didn't get a shot till 30 fights. Hitman didn't get a. Ricky Hatton about like 35 fights in before they got these big shots.
Aaron Pryor.
Acelino Freitas, 40 fights.
Though, Pryor was 140. He wasn't 147. Pryor wasn't 140.
That would be a fucking war with him and Regis Prograis, though.
Regis Prograis and Thurman, you said?
No,
Hawk.
No, yeah.
Hawk, yeah, I think.
I don't know. Prograis seems very vulnerable, dude. He leaves his head out there.
Both of those, but I think Aaron Pryor was vulnerable too.
Yeah, Hawk had more skills though, man. He used to switch up, man. Hawk. I'm not biased towards nostalgia. Don't get me wrong, because I had an argument with somebody because I said Danny Garcia would beat Julio Cesar Chavez at 140. I take that back. After further examination, I would take that back. The reason why I said that.
Daddy, wait. Say it again.
The reason why I said that, and I take that back.
Don't take it back, Danny. Don't take it back.
Danny Garcia would be who?
I said at one point, I said Danny Garcia at 140, the one that beat Lucas Matisse, would beat Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. at 140.
You's a liar!
Oh man, you got me out there. The reason why I said that though, Punch, because Chavez is a come forward fighter, and Danny likes that. But then at the end of the day,
bullshit, motherfucker. You know you're fucking with.
I take that back though. Chavez would outwork him. Chavez would outwork him.
Oh shit, Daddy, man! You want some Jameson? You running out?
My name ain't Danny, bro. My name ain't Danny.
I said David. You running out?
Yeah, man. I'm not drinking no more, man.
Yeah, I know. Me either.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a question.
Hold on, I quit. Hold on, wait. Look, you gotta say I quit. I ain't drinking no more.
I'm gonna tell you what welterweight would have washed all these dudes up today, except for maybe Crawford. Ike Bazooka Quartet. Y'all don't know about him. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Man,
that guy would have been ducked today, bro. The way fighters today duck each other. Ike Quartet in the 90s, that dude had a pistol jab. He would come forward behind that high guard, knocking your head back with that jab all night long, bro. Ike Quartet was an animal in his prime.
Yo, why Frankie Bay ducking me like Theo's ducking Barbosa? Looking ass. Hey, Punch. Teofimo still ducking Barbosa and Regis. Looking ass.
Is that the narrative?
Nah, Robbie, bro. These motherfuckers didn't even know who Barbosa was a year ago. What Pedraza say? I can't lose to a fighter like Barbosa. I can lose to Theo, but not Barbosa. Oh man.
And the thing with Barbosa been a professional longer than Theo.
In
the same division, and he's still
30-year prospect.
And he still haven't even moved up.
Bro, if Theo beats Josh Taylor, man, these motherfuckers are gonna be mad as fuck.
Yeah. I already know the excuse that's gonna come out with when he beats Josh Taylor. Here's the narrative: they're gonna say Josh Taylor
wasn't there. He was partying. Yep, you already know.
They're gonna say he was struggling to make weight. They're gonna say that he didn't look good in his last fight. He had a layoff. He's coming off an injury. I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna say.
Teofimo's gunning for big fish. That's what it's supposed to be. I know it sounds, but it's like, bro, why are you gonna fight this when you can fight an undisputed lineal champion? Like, it's not just like, bro, he's fighting someone. But then Regis, about that Regis, I'm like, bro, Josh Taylor beat Regis and fucked him up. So how is he's fighting the guy that beat him?
Yep. And you know what? You know what I respect about Teo? Teo has been one of the few fighters that when he calls you out, he really calls you out.
Yeah, he really goes and fights you. He was gonna fight Cepeda. He was gonna fight Cepeda at one point. But
when he calls you out, I believe him. He called out Lomachenko, right? When he was a prospect, Lomachenko.
And no one believed in him besides me, Punch, a few others. Obviously, it was a small amount because they were like, Lomachenko, pound for pound, like he's not ready for that. And when he beat him, they're like, damn. Dougie Fisher was in hell. They couldn't believe it.
He was calling Josh Taylor out right after he beat Lomachenko. and guess what? He did what he had to do to get the fight. So
Yeah, but I remember when
Lopez,
he beat Loma, like I still remember yesterday, man. The writers couldn't believe, like, bro, they could not believe it. Like it was funny because I was like, yo, like he really did it. They were mad as fuck. I know Punch remembers.
Mm-hmm.
But Loma's a great fighter, though. Real shit, though. It's just they just didn't think the people could pull it off. But I mean, hey, it shows that he's skilled.
If
I'm gonna tell you right now.
If Teal beats Josh Taylor, man, Teal's gonna have the best resume at 135 and 140, bro. Like this will put him at the top, man. I'm hoping he can pull it off, though. That'd be another.
Me too, bro. Me too. I think he can.
I believe he could do it.
Yeah, that's why I said he's pound for pound.
He's up there, top 5, definitely.
Yeah, not top 5.
He's top. You know, what do you supposed? He beat the undisputed champion. That's like
it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. He got to show that he could reign, bro. And Teal's my guy. I'm not a Teal hater. He got to show he could reign.
We put Devin Haney up there. Wait. We put Haney in there for beating back Cambozo. Like, so he come on, man.
I'm not gonna down talk his resume, bro. Devin Haney had that.
No, I'm saying people put him on the list for beating Cambozo, and you're gonna hold Teal off after he beats Taylor? Crazy,
bro. Teofimo's lightweight resume is still better than the fucking Haney's, but it's not even close. Comey would have knocked out Jojo Diaz if they fought.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, even let's say when Teofimo Lopez retired, let's say if he beats Josh Taylor, right? That right there, he's gonna punch him into the Hall of Fame already. That's it. Like he's going to the Hall of Fame with him.
I think so.
That's two Hall of Fame guys.
But I'm gonna tell you that the win that a lot of people's criticizing him, that shit still look good on his resume. The Sando Martin win looks good on Teofimo Lopez's resume.
Yes, he does. He gives anybody a good fight, Sando. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, bro, I've been saying this, bro. I picked him to be my. Like, damn, Mike to me and say, don't stop. I'm like, no,
like people talking shit now, but that win is almost like Danny Garcia when he beat Kendall Hawk.
Yeah,
Kendall Hawk was solid.
Yeah, he
better than that, and that's better than that because Kendall was a little bit on past his prime. That's better than that, bro.
No, it's better than that, but I do give Danny a lot of props for that win, though. Even if he was over the hill.
Danny Garcia won fights as an underdog, and with the Sando Martin, when I had an argument with Ness, I called in. I was talking to Ness. Ness kept saying, "Oh, your man barely beat a guy with 2 losses." Let me tell you something. With them 2 losses, right? Alexis Arguello lost 2 of his first 5 fights, and one of them was by knockout, and he became a legend, bro. So I'm not gonna judge Sando Martin for those 2 losses. I'm judging Sando Martin from that win over Mikey Garcia, where he boxed his ears off. Teo did have a difficult time with him because, you know, he didn't do things that he could have done, but I still gave Teofimo 7 rounds in that fight. I gave Sando Martin 3 rounds the most. Rounds 2 because of that bullshit knockdown. Rounds 5, which was a swing round, and round 8. Other than that, that wasn't even a close fight, bro.
Yo, who wins, Cambosos or Sandor?
Sandor.
Sandor. Camboso fights better with guys that come at him.
Yeah,
because that's still a risky fight though. Like people don't understand. Like he took that fight in 3 weeks' notice. Remember, he was preparing for
Pedraza, and and he even looked up for his his stablemate. He said, "Yo, I'll pass you down to former world champions. I'll get you," and then that's what he did basically.
So think about it. Like if you understand boxing, when you're preparing for something and now you got to switch your sparring partners and bring in some southpaws, now you got to switch the whole game plan. That's not easy in the middle of a training camp.
Yeah, if Teal pulls this off, bro, the whole YTBC gonna go crazy, bro.
They're gonna melt down.
They're gonna melt down. They are gonna be looking for Punch and everything. I'm telling you.
Oh, they don't want to see me. They wanted to see me after the George Camboso.
Yeah,
but after this, if you thought that the Lomachenko win was crazy, I even told Teo myself, I said, man, that you beat Josh Taylor, that's a bigger win than Lomachenko.
Yeah, I think
Punch,
so,
I look forward to your live, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look forward to your the live video when you watch the fight, though. You had me cracking up. when you was watching Tio versus Pedro Campa, bro, you went crazy on Devin Haney.
Hey,
bro.
somebody said it's a dead even fight, pretty much.
You better entertain, or you're banned. You're banned from Punch One Boxing.
Taylor's just like
down,
somebody's
that
loud. Hey, Taylor's like just minus 120. It's a pretty much an even money fight right now.
Let Tio be the underdog, bro. Let him be the underdog.
Yeah, David, you remember the one I did with Edgar Berlanga going to the club?
That shit was hilarious, bro. I threw that shit on my Instagram, man. That's the yo. You say, "Vete de ahí,
¿Qué tú haces ahí? ¿Qué tú haces ahí?"
Yo, Punch. It's hilarious, bro. Like they hating on him because he signed a matchroom, but if he would have signed a PBC, they would have been like, he's the greatest Puerto Rican fighter since so and so. Like you see, promoters and that shit, like they're really mad because he's he went to the right side of the street.
But let me tell you like this. See, that's the difference between me, and this is what I tell. See, I show my face, and look at how I did that video, and I went in on Edgar Berlanga. And I think his uncle didn't like it. He wrote on the comment section. But then look when they see me in person, I still get an interview. I'm still gonna be real because I did other videos, you know, pumping him up. The next Puerto Rican, and he got the Puerto Rico on lock. Because I'm like that. I'm gonna pump all the young fighters. I don't hate the young fighters. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the future of boxing, right?
Bro, and he's young, but people just be hating. Like you realize, like
yeah, they hate
like
him too
20,
much.
Yeah, like bro, relax. Like this dude was knocking out guys that other top contenders right now.
Punch has had some classic YouTube moments though.
Yeah, but definitely, bro.
Dude,
I throw him on my Instagram, and it's funny. I watched
I'm
that
new
shit
to the YTBC. I'm new to the YTBC. I saw a video of Punch going off on Bill Haney on Rapstar's channel. He's like, "You ain't gonna get it nowhere else, Bill." Like he was going crazy.
Yeah, I'm from New York, Bill. I'm from New York. You the second person I heard do that besides you. I was on H Money's channel one time. H Money went off on Bill Haney too. He disrespected Bill Haney. But
Yeah, but that was like a year later. I opened the door. See, I opened the door for people to be like.
Everybody screams on Bill Haney.
Years later. That was like a year later.
Calvin Ford went off on him too. Calvin Ford told him get off my dick and everything on the boxing.
Yeah, I seen that.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yo, but Bill Haney's a funny dude though. The other day, Bill Haney, the Boxing Voice had a show. They had a show. I respect him too, man. The Boxing Voice had a show about Tank and Ryan. Bill Haney jumped on the show and made it the Devin Haney show, bro. That was hilarious.
I seen that.
Bill's a hustler, man.
Yeah, I like, but Bill's funny. Bill's
a pimp, and he always deflects. He be like, "Yo, so listen to this. So he's that dude right there is a bad motor scooter.
Motor scooter."
Yeah.
I like Bill.
Hey yo, do y'all? I know because David's on here. I wanted to ask this question. Any word on Danny Garcia's next fight, bro? Because Danny Garcia is one of my
dude, he
favorite
gonna fight
fighters.
Fandora.
No, Lara.
I don't like that fight. No, Lara. They talking about Lara, probably Triple G. I don't like Lara.
No, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be Lara. Why?
Now my fight for Danny that I feel like is gonna be an exciting fight is Danny Garcia versus Brian Castano. That's a fight.
Oh, that would be
that's wrong. I think Brian Castano.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You think Frank?
Hell no. Danny don't get stopped like that, bro. Hell no. Let me tell you something right now. Danny Garcia, that's my Philly Rican brother right there, right? And I'm not being biased. Danny Garcia got one of the best chins in boxing. Brian Castanos is bigger than him. I think Castanos outworks him. I'm gonna tell you a fight for Danny's legacy that he should take in a heartbeat if ever presented to him, that he could retire off of and shock the world. And I stand on this. Danny Garcia would knock Virgil Ortiz's head all the way back to Mexico, bro. That style is made for Danny Garcia.
You're tripping.
That's another one.
Yeah, you fanboy. He would hurt that. He would hurt Danny, bro. He would hurt Danny.
No, bro. He gets hit too much, bro.
Bro, he's stronger, bro. He's stronger. He has more power than Danny Garcia.
Bro,
stop that. Now you're being biased.
No, who knocked out,
bro? Bro. When is the last time Danny got an incredible knockout, bro? Like, look at, like, bro, he getting knocked out.
He knocked out Granados, who took your man
4 years ago, bro. Virgil's different.
He knocked out Granados.
Bro, these young guys. Bro, Sean Porter went the distance. Yo, Sean Porter went the distance. How did the Danny Garcia Sean Porter fight turn out? He went the distance with Broner. Like, bro, I'm telling you, Danny would get knocked out. That's a bad style, bro. He's younger, stronger. Like,
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
don't know
so.
if he'll get knocked out, but I don't see Danny winning that fight. And I'm a
I
Danny
do.
Garcia fan, but
I do. If he clips him the way that Mean Machine clipped him, and
yeah.
Danny
Bro,
Garcia
that
more
Mean
skilled.
Machine has arguably more power than him, bro. Like I think Mean Machine would clip Danny Garcia.
Oh man, you bugging, bro.
Oof.
You bug. Hey, he'll
Danny
send him
Garcia got
back
a
to.
chip.
Hey, he'll send him back to Puerto Rico.
Y'all be hating on Danny Garcia is another fighter that people hate
No,
on
but he's
too.
older. No. He's older now, bro. Like this just bro,
But
a risky fight because these guys are young.
let me tell you
Castaño's a
something
bit.
about Danny
That's a
Garcia
better
though.
fight.
Let me tell you something about Danny Garcia though. Danny Garcia is very underrated. He's very crafty. Danny Garcia is not like the regular Puerto Rican fighters. Danny Garcia trains around the Morenos over there in Philadelphia. He got skills, bro. You see how he boxed. Even though you're gonna say the guy was old or washed up, he gave fucking Jose Benavidez a boxing lesson. He just didn't knock him out.
No, he impressed me. He impressed me in that fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can say, but yeah, I gotta admit to. But that's like the only fight, because bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's not known to like move around a lot. Like
Yeah, he's
that
not
fight. Yeah, bro.
I
Because like you
feel
seen it.
like I always felt this about Danny. I felt ever since he lost to Thurman, he was never the same. And not that he's not elite, but his confidence, bro. After he lost to Thurman, I felt like that chipped him a little bit.
Yeah, his dad don't talk that shit no more. Like,
Nah.
They banned him. He got banned.
Yeah.
He got banned, bro. That's what it was. They silenced him after the Thurman fight, after the press conference. He's not quiet because he chooses to be quiet. They told him, they shut him up. That's what it was. They silenced Angel, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, not in the Spence-Crawford, but like outside, he was talking that shit. But I mean, not like before. But
look, keep it real. I'll keep it a buck on boxing. He's a good name for somebody. That's what he is at this point. Is a good name, good
He's
win.
not an easy name. He's not an easy name though. And speaking of Angel,
No, he's about what Sean Porter was a year or two ago. That's where he's at. He's ready to go.
Yeah, hey, Frankie, I told you Liam Smith was gonna KO Chris Eubank. I told you about that weight shit. What did I tell you, man? Ever since that, you were missing, bro. I was about to.
Oh man, I'll be taking a break from these YouTube streams.
No. But I told you. What did I say? Eubank, the weight thing.
Yeah, when
what
Frank
happened?
take a break and then he come back, he be vicious, bro.
Nah, man, these streets is wild.
Angel Garcia is one of the coolest. As people always hate on him and Teofimo, right? I met Teofimo one time. He was mad cool. Everybody hates on Angel. Let me tell you how cool Angel Garcia is. I went to Philly one time with my cousin, right? He wanted to get a haircut. I wanted to go out there to get a cheesesteak. He said, "Oh, I don't want to go. I don't got a haircut." I said, "My nigga, we're gonna go to Danny Garcia's barbershop. You're gonna get a haircut. Don't worry about it. Just call, make a reservation." We went over there. I mean, to appointment. He went over there, got a haircut, right? This is when Danny was training for Lamont Peterson. So after my boy got his haircut, he said, "Yo, where's Danny at? Danny's in the gym next door. I could bring you in." So he brought us to the gym. The security guard in the front with the, "Yo, we can't take nobody in right now because he's training for a big fight." Angel recognized me because me and Angel bumped into each other at the Barclay. Angel said, No, they cool. They cool. He let us in there. Angel will sit there and talk boxing with you all day, man. Angel is mad cool, bro. He's real down to earth.
Yeah.
Angel
So
Garcia.
what's I think the most classic Angel moments have, like when he fought Zab Judah, bro. That was
Yo, remember when he was talking
he
about
said, "Take that Janet Jackson hat off."
everybody told we was talking about Triple G. Good boy.
So there's another video. There's another video when he was getting interviewed by Ness, and he said, no, there's another one where he said some shit. He said, "Yo, over here we fuck bitches long dick style, Tyrone style, Philly style." That nigga was crazy.
Angel was a trip back in the day.
Hell yeah, man. And when he went off on Lucas Matisse, he told the guy, "Ese tipo que yo
my God. Yo, Punch, who's that guy,
en
Punch?
Argentina."
Yeah, he was talking that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He was cooking them like I don't give a shit.
And then, the dude was interviewing him, right? And the dude kept bringing up Angel was talking about Danny, and the other guy kept talking about Matisse. Angel said, "What the fuck is the problem? I'm talking about the champ. What the fuck? Do I need to talk Argentinian to you? Blah, 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 blah." Yo, he had me dying laughing, bro.
Yo, he's not lying. That's how he really talked. I remember that. Yo, remember what he said to Amir Khan? Bro, that shit was wild, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's when he came on the scene.
Yeah, but we talking about
Danny
Cortinas,
was an underdog in that fight.
Yeah.
That was an upset when he beat Amir Khan.
That's what I'm telling you. And they were lining Amir Khan up for Floyd Mayweather at that time. Danny ruined that whole party, man.
Man, stop it, bro. You know Floyd was never gonna fight him, bro. Shit.
Nah, Floyd would have fought him, man.
Nah, I don't. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd rather see that fight than fucking Robert Guerrero.
Yo, fellas, man, I got to call it a night, bro. I'm going to see.
All right on.
All right, man.
I can look it up, man. Tomorrow, man.
Well, Punch, you got to get Rap Star and Senior back on the show, man.
Yo, Punch. You watching the Wood Lara fight? Hey, Punch, you watching the Wood Lara fight tomorrow?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't wait, bro. Hey, Frank, who you got, Lara or Wood?
Lara.
That's what's up, man. I just hope he backs that shit up, bro. Like, man, I don't want to see a Lopez.
Man. Well, I'll get you on the next one.
All right, peace, bro.